Christmas. Now, don't worry, you've not been asleep too long. We have got the final day of our fabulous festive event for you. If you've just tuned in, we've not met before. Hi, how are you? My name's Becky. It's so lovely to be with you, and I have already had so many comments in. People like Jodine from Michigan. I've got Lisa in from Pennsylvania. I've had people saying it's like Christmas Eve, and I'm not surprised. We have got the final chance for you to get your double points. Are you that close to being platinum, to get those mega savings? Today, and this show only, is your chance to push yourself over that edge with your double points. We have got so much coming up for you today. This is not a 2-hour show, this is a 3-hour show. Already got loads of you checking out treats, and we have got so much more to come. Big question though is, Sara Davies, do you have any space left on your nice list?
Well, I do indeed.
Yay!
The good news is as well, this is the last show of our Christmas members event, and I have not one, not two, but 3 spaces on the nice list. So here's what we're going to do, folks. Every hour on the hour, excuse me, we're going to pick a brand new winner. So that means in the show right now, you have 3 chances to get on the nice list. Now, if you are not one of these lovely 21 folks on the nice list, and you don't even know how to get on my nice list, where have you been all week for starter? Basically, all you need to do is chat along with us. I kid you not, it is as easy as that. So, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, all you've got to do is chat along in the comments, and we could be choosing you, because Becky is going to choose one lucky winner every hour on the hour, completely at random. So the more chance you chat, the more chance you have of winning. And if you don't win in an hour's time, there's always the next one an hour after that, and there's always the next one an hour after that. So, loads going on, plenty of chances on the nice list. As Becky said, last chance for double point. And basically, this is your show where you get the last chance at anything we have in our Christmas members event. Now, including this one item. So, Leanne launched this on, what was it, Thursday night, Becky?
Yeah.
I just want you to know, so I was supposed to have a special Christmas stocking on my launch show this time last week, and you guys bought every single one of them before the show started. So the team rustled together, managed to put another one together. A lot of it is the same as what was in the first stocking. So if you managed to order the first stocking before it sold out last Sunday, you're all right, okay? If you didn't, guys, this is your only chance to get it. So this launched on Thursday. 60% of the stock's gone that we've got. It will completely go in the show tonight. This is the only chance you've got to get the Christmas stocking. Do you want me to show them what's in it, Becky?
Yes, please.
Right, come on, right. We had to go for a super-sized stocking because there was so much in it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We have, oh, if I lift it out. Right, we have one of our amazing double-sided embossing boards that goes with the Ultimate. So if you want to make your own 3D boxes, you want to make your own Christmas crackers, that alone, Becky, would be $12.99, $14.99 if you're shopping in dollars. You make your own Christmas crackers with that one, okay?
I've not seen that one before.
Fabulous, isn't it? That's the first thing out of the stocking.
Wow.
Now, what you're going to use to make your Christmas crackers? Some fabulous cardstock. You will get this exact pack, by the way. Everyone's going to be getting the solar gold because I thought that was brilliant for Christmas. You've got the Christmas solar gold in there. Then, if we keep going, everybody is going to get our photo card 3. Right, so this is going to do all of your 3D photo cards for Christmas. This alone is worth nearly the value of the whole Christmas stocking. Everyone gets one of those included, Becky. I will keep going to the bottom. This is the first time I've seen inside as well, by the way, folks, so you can be surprised along with me. Right, everyone's going to get one of our Christmas, everyone's going to get this beautiful Christmas embossing folder as well. You are also all going to get, I love this, I know how you feel now, surprised every time I lift something else out. Stamp and die set that gives you the layered up stamp collection. Love that one.
Yeah.
That's going to give you a lovely space in the middle for all of your Christmas stamps in there. Then we're still going. Right, from our tunnel apertures, you are going to get the set that has all of the sentiments in. So, joy to the world, all those sentiments that give you that lovely, so can you see? You've got the dies that do the little, what do you got there? The little wave thing, Becky.
Yeah, like a banner.
Banner, there's the word. You get the dies that do the banner and all the words that go in them. We also have, oh my word, I can't believe you get this. I cannot believe this comes included. You've got the outer creator card, Becky, with the 3 different cutting elements.
They're quite new, aren't they?
Yeah, they only came out last year. These are $29.99 on their own. So actually, the value in this stocking is off the... I can't believe this one. I'm still going. There's still more in here. Right, you all get the joy with the background, with the dies and the stamps that go with it. We also, last item... No, there's 2 items. There's 2. Last 2 out. You've got double-sided dies in here as well, and one of the stamps. My word, if that is not the best ever Christmas stocking we have ever done, nothing is, right? I'm just going to let you know there is well over £100, $140 worth of value in this Christmas stocking. You don't get the stocking, guys. You just get the bundle with everything in. But over 60% has completely gone. Becky, I expect a full sellout of this easily within the first hour. So get it added into your basket. Wait till you see what else we've got in the show. We'll tell you when it starts getting a little bit panicky.
Absolutely. That's incredible. If you do want to seize the moment on that. I mean, you're getting the wonderful dies, and then for a penny, you're getting everything else. So seize the moment on that. So many of you coming in, and don't forget, if you are coming in, you're joining Sara's nice list. Hello to Joy in from Illinois. That rhymes and I like it. Hello to Pamela saying hello from Gloucestershire. Hey, I put her down there the other day. Hello to Diane in the Midlands. I've got Veronica in saying it's been an amazing week and I've spent loads. Can't wait for all the deliveries. Sam's in, thank you for the amazing Christmas shows, new product success. It's been amazing. Hello to Kathy saying it's my last chance to be on Sara's nice list. I love all of the beautiful Christmas products. Well, Kathy, good luck to you, because don't forget, you've got not 1, not 2, but 3 opportunities today. So message in the first hour a few times, second hour, third hour. Good chance then. Hello to Katie. Hello from Scotland. I've spent a fortune this week. Both bank manager and hubby probably screaming at me, but hey ho. I was far too tempted. Well done to you, Katie. And well, you've got them now. It raises a smile. It's worth it, isn't it? I've got so many of you in on this. I'm going to read more of your comments out. Keep them coming in. Got any questions? Let us know. If you have been treating yourself this week, let us know what you've been doing. And don't forget, you can be in with the chance of getting onto Sara's nice list. This at the bottom of the screen is exactly how you'll do it. So make sure you get those comments in. I mean, this is just going ping, 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 comment after comment. Keep them coming in. Oh, I tell you what, we have got so many treats and goodies on the show, haven't we, Sara?
Well, I'm going to try and give you a little bit of a flavour, because right here, so usually in this slot, it's Second Chance Sunday.
Yeah.
So what we've got is Second Chance Sunday on steroids, right? So Second Chance Sunday, Sara style. So here is the plan, guys, right? The first item we're going to have to go to is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Now, I launched this only on Friday, and we sold over 80% of the stock just on Friday, Becky. So we're envisaging that this could be the last chance people get to see the paper pads. So I'm going to be doing 'Twas the Night first of all. So, and I've had quite a few requests. I did a gift bag on Friday. Loads of you loved it. I'm going to be giving you the measurements and whizzing through that again just a few minutes. So that's going to be first. Then to your show. You tell us what you want to see. So, for example, who saw the interlace launch earlier in the week? I loved it. It was my favourite show all week, okay? So if you missed the interlace launch, I'm going to be showing you, we could either be doing the beautiful Dia card, and I could be showing you how to do simple and really, really elegant designs like that. Oh, there's the interlace collection come up on the screen. We've got the launch, or we've still got the launch offer available. So I could be showing you the side fold cards, or we could be doing a beautiful tent fold card like this one, Becky, with the Christmas ornaments. So that's when we come to do interlace. We do have that available. Shop ahead of us on the website if you want to pick up any of the bundles that you missed. So we're going to be touching on interlace, okay? We're also going to be looking at the 3D stencils. So our Jan got to do this show on Thursday. I love the stencils. Now, my 2 favourite cards, which I didn't get a chance to do with you, but I want to do this afternoon, tonight, is showing you how to do that double-layered snowflake background. Becky, this is all 3D.
It's fab.
That's been 3D. I can't wait to do this design. But I want to show you that one, and I'm also keen to do this one as well for you. So this is my favourite stencil in the whole set, and I'm desperate to show everyone how you get the different layered stencil parts. So those are the stencil designs that I'm keen to do when we get there. Look at the price on the screen. mean that is for all 6 of the stencils with, well, you get 6 of the embossing folders and 12 of the stencils that go with it. So that's when we get to move on to the stencil parts, okay? Now, if you saw me on Monday, I did the fantastic, where would you like the scene builders? What I didn't get a chance to do was this one here, Becky, which is how you do the scene builder as a shaker card. So I'm going to be touching back on those scene builders a little bit later and showing you how to do the shaker card. I've had to adapt this. It did have 4 snow in, no 4 snow left. 4 snow, no go. So I've put some sequins in. So we're going to be doing that one when we get a chance to look back on the scene builder. Again, we've still got the deal in stock from launch, but it's your last chance to get hold of that. Now, who saw my show on Wednesday, where we did the word edgeables? Tell us in the comments, because the more times you comment, the more likely you are to win a prize on my nice list, right? So, my top 3 favourite cards from that show on Wednesday. If you missed the show, tell me which one you want to see, or do we try and fit them all in, okay? So this is like a nice simple side fold card that we can do quick and easy like this. I did do, and you guys absolutely loved, the Z fold. So if you want to learn how to do a shadow Z fold, we can do the shadow Z fold. Or, this is the one here. If you want to do this fantastic easel card with the design on the top of the easel, I could be doing that one as well. So basically, I will do whatever you want. You just tell me what shows did you miss, what did you want to see, what were your favourites, which were the techniques you wanted to see the most, because there's no way I'll get through all of that, even though I have kind of bent the rules a little bit and decided we're doing 3 hours tonight, don't you? But you let me know what we want to see. But I'm going to get ready, Becky, for that 'Twas the Night, because them paper pads, they are just absolutely divine.
And they have been so popular, as in, like, if it was a text message, you'd hold the O button for ages, like, so popular. I want to be completely straight with you, as we always are here at Crafters TV. The paper pads are so popular that actually, because they are part of my entire bundle that you see on either side of me, once these are gone, it affects everything, okay? So we had 83% of the stock gone on this. 83% on a brand new product like that, it is gone. With these wonderful pads, you're getting the paper pads, and if you're getting the full bundle, you're gonna get everything you'll see in here as well. The thing is, let's say, I don't know, Jan, you're sat at home, you're liking these, but actually you know that you're gonna wanna stock up on your extra paper pads. You can buy the paper pads by themselves, but that will affect the overall stock of everything. So I cannot encourage you enough, because I'd hate to be sat at home going, I'll wait to get the paper pads and I'll hang on for a little bit, because I bet they've got loads, and then for the presenter to go, they've sold out, and you go, darn, I wish I knew. So do react to these ones. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas collection, 99 elements, that's with 130 embellishments, 120 sheets of paper we have got for you in here. Your wonderful collection with all of these. You've got those incredible paper pads. These ones, by the way, you're getting your 12 by 12s. I'll talk to you a little bit later on about your 6 by 6s, because yes, you're getting all of that in there as well. But as I say, these are the ones to stock up on if you so wish, because I don't want you to miss out on anything. In here, you are getting absolutely oodles, including but not limited to your 6 by 6 pad, complimentary to the nth degree. So many of you in for that. I've also got the likes of that glitter twine within there. I've got stamps, I've got your dies, I've got your buildable elements within this. Do you love embossing? Oh, you're absolutely sorted with this. It is a massive amount, and to be honest, for the amount you're getting here, your delivery person's going to be waddling down your drive looking like Santa, because there's so much in here, and that saving is absolutely massive. This is a trunk load of treats, isn't it?
Oh, it's phenomenal. And the thing is, and I'll be really honest, it went crazy on Friday. So every year, well, every couple of months, Becky, I do one of my signature collections, as you know. But then once a year, we do the uber big Christmas one. So last year, Winter Wonderland, you know it, it was just crazy. This year, we're under pressure to do bigger and better than before. So here's how we always do. We start off with the kind of feel that I want. So this year, I wanted really warm, cozy, because let's face it, last Christmas was a little bit rubbishy because we couldn't all do what we wanted to do because of the lockdown. So what I wanted was a real feeling of that warm family Christmas. I thought, right, what do I do with my family every Christmas? We sit down, we read the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, we have the board, the puzzle game that goes with it, we have have the storybook, you've got the poem, everybody knows that. And it just kind of has that warm, it's like a big warm Christmas blanket.
Yeah.
So that, right, how do I capture that in a range? What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the paper pad first, then I will walk you through all the other elements, because the paper pad kind of sums up that feeling. So we've gone utter luxury on the paper pad, Becky. So I've gone things like the beautiful spot foiling on there, the rich deep colours. We had the designers work to layer these up in different elements. So they're all double-sided. You've got 3 of each of these. So if you love these papers, which I know you will do, guys, you're just going to want to buy extra ones of these as well while we're on. I will get Becky to run you through the details of an extra paper set that we have got, so that if you missed this on Friday, you kind of need to be getting it checked out today, because this is probably going to be your last chance to get the bundle, as we'll have it. The paper pad, we brought in a few thousand extra. So when you think, oh, well, they never buy enough stock, trust me, we brought in a few thousand extra of the paper pad this year. However, it's been so popular, even those extra few thousand haven't been enough, because a lot of people who've been buying these are buying 2, 3, 4 paper pads. Now look at this. These are all of your foiled, luxury foiled tags. Can you see you've got the tags on the back as well, Becky, so you can be writing on the back of those. Then we've done you some 6x6 card fronts. So you've got 3 sheets of each of all of these, but those are beautiful papers. Now, we've got the papers, but I'll get Becky to show you over at her end, because we've got the 12x12 paper pad. We've also done a luxury card pad and a pearlescent card pad. Now, you go for the big bundle. The mega bundle that's on your screen is everything. You get one of everything. But if you want to stock up on the papers, what you can do is you can buy an extra one of the 12x12, an extra one of the 12x12 pearl, an extra one of the luxury, and we will send you for free another one of the 12x12. So if you're just going for a small bundle, get this one. If you're going for everything, you want more of the papers, get this as an extra. Go on, Becky, I'll let you show them that, and then I'll finish going through what else is in the bundle.
They are all so beautiful together, absolutely complementary. So as we said, you've got that wonderfully printed one. I adore the different elements you've got in this, 36 of them in total. And just to show you again, just in case you didn't grasp the beautiful depth of these, it's the saturation of these that is just talking to me. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of true, if someone said true traditional Christmas colours, these would be what I'm looking at. You've then got the complementary elements with the luxury pearl pad as well. Honestly, this is the type of pearl pad that you just want to, I was going to say rub your face against, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
Do you know, this die cuts a dream, Becky. It embosses a dream. It scores wonderfully. Those of you that want to make your gift boxes, your 3D and Bella boxes out of that, this would be perfect.
As soon as you've got that pearl essence, I think it elevates it. It makes it a bit posh. You know, like when you get a posh card, that's what that is. And then you've got the glitter as well. Now, if you've never used our glitter card before, your life is about to be changed, because this has a special coating on it. So it's not like some glitter cards where you end up looking like, I know, you've fallen into a glitter pot. This is wonderfully dyed. Oh, and again, look at those mirror cards. All of these colours you're going to be getting. And as we said, you're getting that added element. Oh, blimey, go back on that one. Talk about the Midas touch. Oh, you're going to get all of these, and you're getting the added printed one as well. These are 12x12s. We're not messing around here. You're getting all of that in this deal. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, the 12x12 collection. That's 120 sheets in total. And don't forget, you're getting that freebie in there. Massive discount on this, nearly £13 or $20. And you are going to be using these time and time and time again. So do seize the moment on those ones if you wish. And as we said before, don't forget you've got the big collection if you want. Every single time one of these is selling, we are losing some of the overall bundle, okay? Just to let you know that. I have been told we've got 85% of the stock gone, and we've only been on air for, what, 19 minutes or something? So already that's ticking up. If you do want to seize the moment, now is definitely your chance, specifically as it is those double points for your final show of it today. So if you are edging yourself up, and we had a lovely lady messaging a second ago, was it Julie, saying, because of all of the double points that you've been getting this week, you're now up to 11,400. So you're that close to getting into the platinum, so do feel free to treat yourself. Don't forget, by the way, if you are brand new, it's your first show, cool, you've come on a good day. If it's your first order, you are going to get that platinum price at the bottom of your screen. So even though you should be spending nearly £56, you're actually only spending £34.38 or $47.88. So well worth treating yourself to that one whilst you can, because they are absolutely exceptional. So do feel free to give yourself a go on that one. We have got so much more coming up in the show for you. Do keep those messages in, because we want to add people to the nice list, don't we?
We do want to add people to the nice list. Come on, I'll show you everything else that's in that collection. But before I do, I wanted to have a little look up close on this. This is that glitter card that Becky's just been showing you, but it's been embossed with one of the embossing folders that we've got in there. Doesn't that look incredible, with the musical notes embossed onto the side?
I love it.
And you can see there how the pearl has been die cut with that beautiful glitter card behind it as well. I mean, it's just to die for, Becky. It's absolutely to die for. So come on, I'll show you everything else that's in the bundle, okay? So I did show you that embossing folder. This is the embossing folder here. I used it in one of my gorgeous samples earlier on Friday. So you've got the music notes as an embossing folder, and then we've done this one here, Becky, which is slightly smaller, but it's cut and embossed. So what it does is it cuts out the window. This is one of the cards that I made, okay? Can you see it cuts out the window? So you then put the different scenes behind based on whatever you want to from the paper pad. It does all the embossing, and then look how beautifully well all those papers just finish it off. So that is the embossing folder in this collection. Then we have two edgeables, okay? So we have this edgeable here. Now the sample that I made you, I'll just show you this one to the front camera. I did this one on Friday. You loved it.
Love that.
I'm going to do that one again just because it was so popular, okay? So this is the edgeable there, working with that beautiful design in the background, and I'll come on to the stamps there. But you have two edgeables. You have that one and also this one here that has the music notes. It's going to beautifully match with that embossing folder, what's in the background. That is that edgeable design there. So two edgeables that you get in that collection, right? Then I'll move on to some of the other stamps, right? So if it's stamps that you love, this set is fabulous, because look, we've got the set that's got our traditional Father Christmas, the beautiful Townsend and Santa flying over the rooftops. You've got the set which has that real, you know what I said, when it kind of conjures up Christmas?
Yeah.
This is the set I was talking about. You know, the children looking out of the window, mum and the little girl then. We've got the collection which also has the Christmas tree. And these are the ones, you know, if you're looking behind that window, you can see just part of the mantelpiece, for example. And then also all of your Christmas sayings. So those are your 4 stamps that are in here. It's going to give you everything you need for Christmas. Then we have a couple of stamp and die sets. Now, did you see that wonderful card that I showed you that had, it was the box actually, had the Christmas stocking on, right?
Yeah.
So that Christmas stocking is a brilliant set, because look, this is it here. And what it does is, it does you the Christmas stocking and the die cut for it. Then, if you look at these different stockings, look, we've got one that's got the poinsettias in the top, one that's got the presents, one that's got the kids' toys, one that's got the candy cane and the bits in, another one there with the poinsettias. All of those done from the same Christmas stocking with the different toppers on there as well, Becky. So that's the set that has all the Christmas stockings and the toppers. And then you know how I showed you that card that I've done that I absolutely love, that has the reindeers and the Santa Claus?
Yes.
That again is a stamp and die set. So you can stamp your own reindeers, you can stamp Santa's sleigh, stamp the background, die cut them all, put them together, tell your own Christmas story. So that's the other 2 sets that are your stamp and die sets. Then we've got just some of our die cuts. So this one here is that background piece that you saw me use on that lovely card. Lovely, and this is exactly the right size to fit with loads of them sentiments. And then, how fabulous is this card here? I mean, this poinsettia is just another level. So that is done from this collection of foliage here. So you can see that we've got the very, very large poinsettia leaves. You've got the very large poinsettia centres. They all layer up. So this is all of the die cut, but when you layer them up, you create these sort of scenes. So you've got all of those. Then, if you noticed in that card, we also have all these little embellishments, Becky. That's because you get a whole box full of miniature pine cones, your snow-dusted little berries in there. You get a whole set of these. You also get a set of the jingle bells. You also get that beautiful twine, so you've got the set of the twine that's in there. This is how it comes. Can you see? You just pull some of the twine out the top. I'm going to be using that in my demo. And then also all of the ribbons. Now, all of that, I know we've left on the screen the details of the pad collection. It's actually, that's the pad. Everything that you need, all of the pads, all of the accessories, all of the dies, all of the stamps, everything is the big collection which will pop on your screen just now. Right, what I'm going to do, Becky, though, while we're on the pads and we're talking about those pads, I did have, oh, you've got the pad. Can I have your pad with all your papers in?
Which one? The printed?
The big one, the big printed one. Look at that.
Of course you can.
See, look at this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show everyone I did a fabulous gift bag, right? And I want to show you how easy it is because every one of these lend themselves beautifully well to being a gift bag. So I'm just going to take one of the sheets out to start with. And I want you to make a note. If you haven't already made a note of this, such an easy gift bag to do, right? What you're going to do is you're going to take your 12 by 12 and we're going to score at 3 3/4, right? And 4 3/4 and 5 3/4, right? Then you're going to fold it over, just score down the edge, fold it back on itself, right? Put that edge up, do the same again, right? So 3 3/4, 4 3/4 and 5 3/4, right? Then turn it right around and score up the bottom at 2 inches. That, Becky, is all we need to do. So if I turn over all of these crease lines, actually you should always fold them this way first, right? And then once you've folded them this way, you can fold them the other way. So we're going to fold them both ways just so that we get like a nice tight crease line. So fold and burnish all of these crease lines. Have I got all of those folded? That one in the middle. Yep, they're all folded. Let's fold them the other way. And then fold this bottom one up like this. So these take seconds, but each one uses a sheet of card, so I want you to buy extra of that cardstock, right? Now in this corner, we're going to cut this corner out all together, right? And then just cut up these score lines. So 1, 2, 3 like this. Now, this is how simple it is, right? Let's fold that one in there. Let's fold 1, 2, that one in there. And then all I'm going to do is pull in a little bit tape, right? Go straight up the bottom there like that. And just stick those together, Becky. That's given us the shape of the gift bag, right?
Great.
And then at the bottom, the sides fold in, and we do a little bit of tape on this bottom one, and that will come up. And then another little bit of tape on this one here, that will come up there. And that is how you do perfect little gift bag. So can you see that? I said that would take seconds.
Yeah.
And doesn't it look fabulous?
It does.
Now, if you're going for that extra set, Becky, where we've done the, where you've done the glitter card.
Yes.
Look what I've done. I've just cut a little piece of glitter card and thread through some ribbon. And I'm just going to fold this over and stick the back down and the top on there. And we've literally got that front. So there is our little gift bag, and that just takes seconds. So I'm just going to say, this isn't counting as my regular demo. I'm going to get my stuff out and do my demo now. This was like a little bonus demo just to show you how much you need those paper pads.
That is just fab. And speaking of demos, Sarah, we've had loads of people messaging in. At the moment, lots of requests for the shaker card, lots of requests for the Z fold card as well. And Jules has said, Sarah, would love to see the double edgeable dome with a tab card, please. Looked awesome if you get a chance. So I'll let you mull on them. If you've just looked at that design and gone, hey up, I can make my gift bags, my cards, my individual, name tags, all work well together. I'm going to need a few of these pads. Then now is definitely your chance. Way over 85% of the stock has gone. See you later. If you do want to seize the moment, 'twas the night before Christmas pad. We've got the patterned detail, and I've also got for you the glittered. Now the amount of people talking about this glitter card is beyond, and I am so not surprised. There is loads of you in saying, how wonderful this card is. I've got Sarah in saying, "'Twas the night before Christmas, paper pads are incredible. I've had to order extra. You need to do so or you will regret it." I couldn't have said it better myself, Sarah. Absolutely agree with you there. There's loads of you getting involved with these ones. As well as that, remember, I'm going to be bringing to you the 12 by 12. This is the luxury pearlescent card. Just feel the depth of those. There's something almost quite sort of because these are so vintage, they're timeless. Do you know what I mean by that? It's almost that sort of Dickensian vintage feel. It's beautiful. So great to stock up on. Again, you have got all of those. You're getting the extra as well. £42.97 only. And if you do seize the moment on your platinum price, treat yourself, especially with your double points today. And this is the great thing, if you've never seen a Sara signature collection before, the fact of the matter is so much of the work in the actual thinking process has gone into it for you. It collaborates so beautifully in together. And we've taken that a step further with the bundle I'm about to bring you, because I've got for you some ink pads. This is the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas ink pad collection. Now these are your water reactive, which means you can get really interesting textures and details with these. Let me tell you the colours I'm bringing to you. We have got your Chinese red. I'm also bringing to you your midnight. I mean, how perfect is the midnight with the colours? I know we haven't just made this up. Some thought's gone into this. I've got your pine tree as well as your sandstorm. Love this colour. It's a really nice neutral colour, adding that little bit of the delicacy to your designs. And actually, I will say to you, that on the paper pad that has got all of the poinsettias, this is going to go perfectly. I've also got your seal brown in here, which for me just ties in loads of those earth colours. I mean, look how perfectly they go in together. I love that, even for all year round cards. All of those ones, you don't have to pick your favourite, not today. Saving 20% on this collection, just $19.96 or $27.80. Check out that premium price point there, that platinum price. It is by far a premium price. Platinum price just $15.97 or $22.24. And as I say, you don't have to pick these, you get them all, and the thought has been done there for you. I mean, if I just slide this card over, so many of these colours are going to work perfectly, aren't they? I just think they're fab. So seize the moment on those ones now to stock up on all of those treats so that you've got that really wonderful collaboration. Who fancies another demo? Oh, me too. What are we up to now?
Right, come on then. I'm going to show you how you do the stepper card with the scene over the front. So this is brilliant for those beautiful, like the forest scene. So what I've done is I've got the scene in the background from the paper pad, and then I've also got this little forest scene on the front. Now, if you look at the actual card itself, can you see it's like a double fronted stepper card like this? So all you're going to do to create that type of card, Becky, right, is I've taken one of my 6x6 card blanks, right, and then I've just scored ½ an inch off both sides at the bottom and cut away one at the back. So it means my card's only 5½ inches, but I get this little fold up piece on the bottom, right? This is if you kind of want to do it the cheap way. So I've got that little fold up on the bottom, and then what I've done is just another piece of card. I've done it 2 inches by 6 inches, scored in half, and we're just going to connect the two together. So can you see just a little bit of tape along here? Now, great tip, if you want it to stick really well, stick tape to tape. So you're going to put tape there and tape along here, so that when we stick those two together like this, you'll see that you get that double fronted stepper card like that. So there's our stepper card ready for us to add the little design along the front. So for the little design on the front, another piece of card 6 inches wide, and I've just cut it about 3 inches tall, so that what we end up with is when I take these out, this is going to be tall enough for that design set. So a little bit of tape. Now, good tip here, right? Pop your tape on, but make sure you put your tape, let's have a little look, where it's not going to go, oh, I'll just put it at the bottom. Then it's not going to go on any bit that we want. Right, got the tape on there. I'm going to put it onto the base plate. Then I'm going clear, magnetic, top plate, and we'll send it straight through. Now, a lot of these dies, Becky, will fit through even your Gemini Mini. So they're going to work even in your small die cutting machine as well. So for those of you that like to do nice, quick and easy die cuts, this is perfect. Right, here you go. Leave the die in the paper because I want to show you a nice trick. I've got 2 shades of my green here, pine tree and grasshopper. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of pine tree first of all, and I'm putting the pine tree inside the embossing, right? So the way this die is designed, as with a lot of ours, Becky, and I think a lot of people don't realise these, right? What we do is we actually build the dies. They're all designed to be embossed as well. So as long as you've cleaned out your die the previous time you've used it, you'll have all these lovely little gaps in here. And I'm realising I think we've left a couple of little bits in, and I would try and blame someone else, but I know fine well it's me who did the show, so I've got no excuse whatsoever, right? Then when we lift this out, can you see what it's going to do is it's going to put all that detail in, but leave the trees in the background, right? So now when I come in with the lighter colour and pick up the lighter colour, watch this. So I'm just going around the outsides with a lighter colour, but because it's the lighter shade of green, you're still going to see all of that lovely detail. Isn't that really clever?
Great.
Love that trick. It's just a nice little quick and easy trick. So those of you who've maybe not worked with a lot of embossing in dies before, which I know a lot of people said during the show the other day they hadn't, this is a perfect way to do it. So watch this. I'm putting plenty of tape on here. I'm just going to stick this piece down at the bottom and then trim this to size, right? So this is going to go on the front of that card. And what I've got is, that's going to go on the front of the card here, and it's going to stand proud. Nobody would ever know that that isn't connected and part of the card, because that now is that lovely forest scene. And just using a little bit of the paper, I've got this mounted onto a little bit of that cardstock. Let's make sure we've got plenty on actually. Let's not be sparing with the tape. So that's going to go into the background there and just gives us that lovely winter scene. Isn't that beautiful?
It's fab.
Now, I haven't got time to be doing all of my stamping and embossing. However, I did want to show you, I've stamped out the little reindeers. And if you, in case you hadn't realised, you get the stamp and die set. You get these as an extra, Becky. So these are an extra stamp and die, and what they're for is basically the reindeer's back. So can you see that is going to go over the reindeer's back like this?
Yeah.
So they're just going to tie up around your little reindeer here. I've coloured mine in with the tri-blend pens, and then watch, I've just threaded a little bit of this out the box to make it easier. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to go a little bit on the back of the reindeer here, and I'm going to just tie this round his neck. So it's like magic, because it's like done with the gold twine. It almost feels a little bit magical, this. Can you see?
Definitely, yeah.
And it's a nice finishing touch, Becky, and it's these little things, right, that we try and, if we've got a little bit of luxury in the collection, we try and build this in so that you don't have to worry about going out and finding the exact right twine that we used, or what twine is going to look as good as the ones on all of our design team samples. We've taken care of that for you, so you know it's going to work. So, right, so there's my reindeers with their reins on. And I've got my sleigh, and then all I'm going to do is kind of put the scene together. So here we go. Let's start off with the sleigh, but I've got the glue gun just for speed on here, all right? So I think we'll go a couple of little globules of glue on the back. Are you going to squeeze into there? Yeah, a couple of little globules of glue on the back of the, do you know, I always do that. I'm absolutely terrible for this, Becky. Have a bit of patience. Don't melt your glue too fast, otherwise you push it through your glue gun here. Right, there we go. A couple of little globules on the glue gun, and my sleigh is going to go over here. And then I'm going to have this reindeer with all of his 4 feet in the background. And all I'm doing is just kind of starting to put all of this together, Becky. There we go. As long as everyone can see what I'm doing.
I love that golden twine so much. Linda's just asked, does it come in the collection? Oh boy,
yes.
It does. Yes, it does. It's like something that, what's his name? Long name, like Rumpelstiltskin. It's like something Rumpelstiltskin would be spinning, isn't it? It's like gold. It's fab. I love it. So yes, Linda, it does come in the collection. If you do fancy grabbing the whole set, it comes in there, my love.
Right. Little bit on here. Oh, do you know what?
Go on.
I needed to do well with this one because I didn't win card of the show with this on Friday.
What?
And I'm really, really after a card of the show today.
Right.
And at an absolute push. I mean, I'm just saying, it's Sunday, it's card of the week vote day. I'm really starting to get a little bit behind, folks.
Right.
So if anyone wants to vote for me today, let's just say, might be an extra chance of getting on the nice list.
Do you know what I love about Sara? It's the subtlety. It's
Yep. Oh yes, subtle as a brick. Subtle. Do you know what my dad's called? Frank, and everyone always used to say to me, Frank by name and Frank by nature.
Oh, I love that.
You know where you stand, though. You know where you stand with
Aye,
me.
indeed.
Right, so let's have a little look. I've got my couple of little presents there. Look, doesn't it look brilliant? I think with the
looks
little bits of
fab.
rains coming along.
Looks fab.
And then all I've done is I've got a little bit of a sentiment down here. I might as well stick on with me glue gun still. Christmas wishes, just coming over the side. And that is how you do a gorgeous double kind of step front
Oh, I
card.
love it.
With your reindeer, and it feels so magical, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It feels so magical. And honestly, there are so many people coming in, just saying how wonderful this is. Carolyn saying, I love the Night Before Christmas raids. It brings back so many memories. And that's the thing. There's an element of nostalgia about this, isn't there? Which is so beautiful. So I agree with you on that, Carolyn. Hello to Dee, loving the Night Before Christmas theme. Kathy's saying all about how wonderful these are and how they're absolutely beautiful. Pat, the Night Before Christmas bundle is on its way to me now. I'm so excited. There are so many of you getting involved, and don't forget you can be in that collection for the nice list. We're going to be announcing another winner for that in sort of 20 or so minutes, so don't forget you can keep on commenting. So the paper pads, oh my giddy aunt, these are flying out the door like Rudolph on Christmas Eve. We have got for you a massive amount in here. Let me just remind you what you're going to be getting. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. In this collection, it's all 12 by 12. If you get the full set, then don't forget you'll get the 6 by 6. The great thing about this collection is if you buy it, you're going to be getting 2 of those, okay? So that is what is on your screen now. That's why it's 120 sheets in total. You're getting the glitter, the mirror card, the pearlescent card, and all of these pattern cards as well. So do seize, oh God, that's the one that Sarah's just used then. Do seize the moment on these ones whilst you can. And one of the fabulous things, something else that is absolutely storming out the door, is the Leanne's mystery treat. Sarah's got it beside her now. These are flying out, and I'm not surprised.
I know, well, it's not really a mystery anymore now I've shown you what's in it, is it not? However, it was a mystery to me earlier. I just have to warn you, 70% of the stock is in checked out baskets. That does not include the 236 of you who are sitting with it in your basket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one last little look through everything that's in it, and then I'm going to tell you if you are sitting with this in your basket, we're at the stage where you need to start checking it out, because very soon we're going to have more people with it in baskets than what we have stock, which means if you come to check it out later, it'll just say we can't check your basket out because there's something in there that's gone out of stock. So if you missed me walking you through this earlier, basically last week, Becky, I launched the whole Christmas event. We had a Sarah's Christmas stocking, however, you bought all of them before we even launched the show. So, unfortunately, loads of people were disappointed. Leanne had them put together a Christmas stocking for her show on Thursday. Don't know why she's so special, but she got one on Thursday, and I've got basically what is left, which was 60% coming into this show. Now over 70% gone. So are you ready?
Yes.
Everyone is going to get this Christmas embossing board. So it's a double-sided embossing board, fits into your Ultimate, or you can use it on its own. You can make your own Christmas crackers, Christmas tags, and also 3D star pillow boxes, right? So you just emboss around all of this. Now, I thought the nicest cardstock for you to have, Leanne's got very good choice here, very good taste when she selected it. She selected the Centura Pearl Solar Gold. So everyone gets this, so it's not a selection what's in here, it's exactly this. You get that embossing board, you get the Solar Gold cardstock in there to go with it, right? Then everybody is also going to get the fantastic, now these are for putting all of your photos into. So you've got the photo frame background, that beautiful Bethlehem scene, and you put your photos inside. Then as we go through, you're also going to get the Joy background die and stamp set with all of the sentiments. Everyone is going to get the double-sided Christmas lights, brilliant for your edgeables on your cards. You are all also going to get this wonderful big sentiment background. So can you see you get, these are the ink pad colours it's recommended to work with, but you can see that big die set. So you've got the die which cuts out all the elements and the multi-layers of the stamps to work with it. We're still going, we've got loads more here. Everyone gets this beautiful holly embossing background folder as well. You also get our Merry Christmas stamp set that goes with it, so the Merry Christmas stamp in here. This one I can't believe, because this is one of our, I think these are like $19.99, $24.99 each, because you get the background die set and the 3 interchangeable Merry Christmases that go with it. We're still got, they've got $32.99 it is on its own, $32.99. This is a wonderful set of your banners with all of these Christmas sentiments. It's a 17-piece set. 'Tis the season, peace and joy, season's greetings, joy to the world, all of that with your banner. I think I'm at the bottom. Yes, I'm at the bottom of the iron stocking. That's a really good stocking, isn't it, right? It's a really good stocking for the next 182 people who check out their baskets. I think we need to give them a break, Becky, to you, to go and check out the baskets.
110%. Okay, if you want to be like Sara and feel like the world's biggest sock puppet, then you have to treat yourself to that and make sure you're checking it out. Let me let you know that today is your final day of this big extravaganza of an event. You're getting those double points, and if you do wish to carry on, then don't forget tomorrow you've got the lovely Craig in with the wake up call. That's 12 p.m. UK time, 7 a.m. Eastern, and then tomorrow, a launch day that you will not want to miss, and that is no word of an exaggeration. Am I allowed to say ish what it is? I don't know. Year of Craft, number 3. I'm so excited, so that's coming up for you tomorrow. So that is all still to play for. I need you to do me a favour, okay? Because if you've got these things in your baskets, you sat there happily twiddling your thumbs, I don't want you to miss out. So I'm going to give you a moment just to check out those baskets. And also, if you're brand new to us, you are on a double points day. Don't know what that is? Watch this and find out more.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
And what a show to reward yourself on, with it being the final one of your double points. Seize the moment on that whilst you can. Oh my goodness, speaking of seizing the moment. The item I'm about to bring to you is mega. The intricacies, the beauty, the new streamlined technology of this is exemplary. This has only launched relatively recently. If you've missed it, now is your time. It is your interlace die collection, and this is mega. I am going to bring to you these wonderful detailed designs that cut out the most intricate looking cards within the snap of a finger. Let me tell you the designs you're getting, and then we'll look into these a little bit more. So in this one, you are going to be getting the beauty of dashing through the snow. Just look at how wonderful that reindeer is. It's beautiful. Joyful Christmas tree. All of that lace-like look. It's fantastic, isn't it? Real vintage feel on that one. You've got your festive bells. This one I really appreciate, and when I'm looking at it, I'm also thinking, although it is festive, I'm not afraid of using that for a wedding design if you wanted to. Then I'm bringing to you your sweet candy cakes. Just look at the energy energy in these. You know what, certain sort of dies can have energy to them. You know, they almost have movement. That's what I love about this one. Bringing also in this, the elegant baubles, really wonderful workability here, and you can use any colours that you want, don't forget. And then you've got the beautiful wreath. Again, this could be one that you use all year round. I don't know if you noticed, but for me actually, even at Easter, people were doing Easter wreaths, which is one of the first times I've seen it. Could use that as well. If you want to grab all of them, there's no need to pick and choose your favourite. Get the biggest bargain, you've got it there. If you would like to add the treat of the stamps, this is what is on your screen right now. Every single one of these wonderful stamps you are going to be getting. There are so many sentiments in here, including but not limited to merry and bright, happy holidays, deck the halls, snowflakes, kisses. And just to let you know, if you get all the stamps at the dies plus the stamps, then one click plus free postage packaging, if you're free shipping, sorry, if you did want to grab that one, then you absolutely can. You choose the option that's best for you. If you want those sentiments all year round, then definitely grab them in this deal. If you just want the dies, then you can grab just the dies. Come back here, you little kipper. You can grab just those ones. And again, your deal is on screen. Massive saving with these. The look of these is exemplary. They are really, truly intricate, aren't they?
They are, and you know what? It's new technology for us, Becky. So this is the first time we've done this, what we call the interlace technology. So if you have a little look at this die up close, what you'll see is there is a lot of intricate die cutting in here. And what we've done is, and you can look on the packaging going forward, we'll be doing more of these interlace. So look out for the blue strip along the bottom, and that is our interlace technology, which basically means, Becky, the die itself is a thicker metal. Okay, let me just get this off the backing card here. So the die itself is a much, much thicker metal. Also, the cut lines are deeper cut. The embossed lines, so you've got more intricacy here, which has been laser cut with more detail in them, which means that as you're cutting this through, even onto thicker materials, Becky, it's going to cut absolutely no problem whatsoever. So I can show you that if you want. I've got here, so that's a really intricate die. I've just taken a large piece of craft card and I just did a sheet of A4, scored it in half. Now the dies themselves are all 5x7, but I don't want you to feel limited to a 5x7 card, because look at this, I'm putting this at the top of a half fold A4, so it's bigger than 5x7, and I'm going to hold this in place. Now I'm going to anchor it at 2 points because it's a really big die. So can you see I'm just anchoring that there through at 2 points, opening this up because we're only cutting through one layer, and I'm going to go into my base cutting plate. No metal shim. So you don't need a metal shim because the die is an interlace technology die. Clear, magnetic, top plate of clear, send it right through and it will cut like a hot knife through butter. Now, you've got 6 in the collection. Because the dies are bigger than we've ever done in terms of this level of technology, and they're the thicker metal, more intricate dies, they're a little bit more expensive than regular. However, because of the deal we've got, you've still got the launch deal, which means you're going to be able to take advantage of the better deal without, so you're basically buying interlace technology at non-interlace pricing, if that makes sense.
Got you. Yeah.
Right, let's have a little look. I've got a little bit, I like a bit of Fryer Brown, and I've got one of my clear, one of my embossing pads here. So watch this. What I'm going to do, Becky, is just start and add a little bit of ink, again stenciling through here. So be really careful when you stencil through, because you don't want to get your ink coming off the side of your card. You only want it in certain places, okay? So I'm just adding it here, things like his ear and into his little, what do you call them little bits going up? His antlers. Do you know, I once said live on air,
go on.
Did I call the butterfly? I think I called the butterfly's antenna antlers, or I might have called the yes. I think I did. I get antlers and antenna mixed up really easily. What an absolute aegis, right? So here we go. I'm going to lift that off really carefully. Once we get to this stage, you're going to use your scissors. Here's my nice little scissors here, and I'm just going to cut to this base part here, and then also trim this off the top. Take all that away, and then where we've got those little bits of ink, Oh, I just need to pop out my last couple of pieces here, all right? So nice and simple. You're all going to pop out there. So can you see these parts here, they all kind of lift out. So some of your stenciling is on here and some of the bits are lift out sets, but just taking a little bit more of that ink and I'm just going to ink around the side, and it just makes it feel that little bit deeper.
Yeah. Marina has just asked, what sandwich would you recommend with the Gemini machine for the intralace?
Right, so I'm just using my regular die cut sandwich. So base plate, and then I've got my die facing down, as I like to do them that way. And then I'm going with my clear shim, then my magnetic shim, and then below, on top of that, you've got your other clear plate on there.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, watch this, is a nice trick. See how that lovely bit of kind of depth on there gives it a shadow effect?
Yeah.
Now, if you like the shadow effect, watch what you can do. You can take another piece of, this is just a piece of Centura Pearl. That solar gold that you've got in your Christmas stocking would work beautifully well. If you die cut the deer again, you're going to get this sort of shape here, right? So there is my other deer. And then watch what I'm going to do. On the inside of here, Becky, using the dotty tape pen, I'm going to be ever so gentle and just go right around that outside piece with the dotty tape pen. So dotty tape pen on the bits where we've got loads of intricate die, right? And then straight tape pen on the flat bits. So look, I can get a bit of straight tape in there, bit of straight tape down here, and straight tape around this edge, right? Then this here, I'm just going to ever so slightly offset it so that you're getting a little bit of shadowing coming through. Oh, you've got a little piece here needs popping out. There we go. Little bit pops through there, Becky, so that when I turn this over, oh yes, you've got that lovely depth of colour with a little bit of a shine just coming through. So I'm just going to trim off that top piece along the top there and up the bottom here to the start of my card, and then to finish that whole card off, you don't need to do an awful lot to it, okay? All I'm going to do is add a little bit of Merry Christmas along the bottom here, so that's going to go in there. And then to make that stand out, I've got here just some let's just go speedy here, some cardstock, a little bit of green, which will just pop on the inside there, which just makes that card stand out lovely.
Oh, gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful? And then the one I'd finished, actually, I was going to say, all I'd done in the one I'd finished is added a little bit of twine down the edge. That gold twine from 'Twas the Night Before Christmas would work lovely up there as well.
Right.
Let's go and do that. I think the deer design, being totally honest, was absolutely one of the favourites within this one as well, Becky.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So look at that, I'm just bringing that round there, lifting this up. There's a little piece here. This is it. This is a great thing. I would definitely recommend taking this from the straight from the box like that.
Yes, yeah.
And then
Means less waste, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? You're only cutting out what you need each time, and it keeps it all really quite nice and simple like that. So there we go. A little bit of twine up the edge. And we're done. That's the beauty of an interlace card. They take seconds on there. Now, I'm going to run you through all the designs because I've got some lovely samples here, right? Now you've got the gist of how they work, okay? So that was my wonderful deer. That's the one there. And because they are they like an edgeable creator card style, so they don't have a cutting edge down here, which means you can do that technique that I've just done on the side of a card. Now, we've also got the Christmas tree one. This one was the first one I demoed on the show on Tuesday, and it was the fastest one to start selling. So if I just show you it to the front here, that is one of the cards. Now on the show on Tuesday, I taught everybody how to do a stepper card. So I did a full tutorial for a stepper card with a centre step and with a side step. So I think the side step one that I did was this one here as well. So that basically you can learn both techniques, centre step and side step, if you go back and watch Tuesday's show back through. So that's that one there, okay? Now the bells have been ridiculously popular. You guys have just loved. I think it's because this is one of the most intricate ones we've done.
Yeah.
And again, if you see those bells, That is the bell. And you're right, that doesn't have to say Christmas, Becky.
Yeah.
That would be a wonderful, like a wedding card all year round. So you've got the bells in there, and then similar to the bells are the candy canes. Now again, this has been another kind of dark horse in there. This one's brilliant for paper piecing. So can you see, that's just done as like a top fold. So hopefully I might get to a top fold card later in the show. Whether you do it as a top fold or, look, here's the card but done on a side fold, and that's that technique I was just showing you, the little bit of shadowing behind.
Yeah.
So this time it's had the red to shadow behind, looks amazing. The Christmas ornaments, I love the Christmas ornaments. That one there, done as a card, in fact I'll show you two different ones. That is a side fold on here, and then this one here is the top fold with it cut onto the top. And that's another one of the demo ones that I did as well, if you go back and watch the show from Tuesday. And then I think what could be a contender for my favourite in this set, this one here. Because I love the idea of doing ridiculously simple cards like this. Wow. Right? So all that one is a 5x7 card, Becky. It's had the front cut out. Then it's had the front, it's been cut again into a little bit of green glitter card, so you could use your 'Twas the Night Before Christmas set. Then these are for your night before Christmas bells. You could go and buy extras of the bells. That card is all of a 4 to 5 minute make. It costs pennies, and I love the idea that if you were making to sell, you could do little packs of these. You could do a little pack of 10 of these, charge a fortune for them because they're beautiful handmade cards, but they've only taken you seconds and cost pennies. It's the cost of what, you'll get 4 of the glitter card out of one 12x12 sheet, and then it's your 5x7 card blanks and a couple of little bells. That is it.
That is done and dusted. Quick makes for you. And remember, when you're saving time in crafting, you're in essence making money when you're selling, aren't you? So this is a brilliant chance for you to seize the moment on those. The interlace die collection, the 6 elements, so popular right now. Do take that chance whilst you can. I've got some seriously low stock items on the show for you today, okay? So if you do fancy anything, you want to seize the moment, today is definitely your chance to do so. So please do feel free to grab it. Now, we have had loads of you getting in contact, lots of you sending us messages in. We love hearing from you, and the fabulous thing about that is you have the opportunity to win for Sara's Nice List. We've got the final 3 spaces. So should I pick the prize first, shall I?
Go on, pick the prize first,
yeah,
and then I love the
ears. A little Don.
I love the ears. Right, so we're choosing number 22 on the nice list, and whoever this is, all they've done is comment along, guys. So if you haven't won yet, you've still got plenty of chances to win tonight. Right. Come on then, what are they winning?
Oh, way up, I've just thrown a bauble behind me. I'm going back to grab it. Okay, we have got a bauble. This is number 15 I've got. Assorted die-in stamps, and this is from the Memories of Today stamp collection you're going to be getting from this collection. And the winner is, drumroll, Mary Jo McCollum!
Mary Jo, right, I'm down on the floor, Mary. I'm down on the floor, right.
We've had everyone having to do that today. Mary Jo McCollum, COLLUM.
And what number was it they won?
It was number 15.
15, excellent, right. Mary Jo McCollum, we've still got 23 and 24, so in an hour's time, we will be picking another winner.
Absolutely. Oh, do keep getting in touch because you can still win. Speaking of winners, I tell you what, everyone who's already got this next item are going to feel like winners, because I tell you this for now, there are very few of you who are going to be able to get it now. 94% of this has gone already, okay? So let me show you what it's got. If you've been thinking about it, wondering if in, who in, are in, here we go. You have got the chance to seize the moment now. We have got 94% of this gone, don't forget. It is your recent 94% of the stock gone. This is your resentiment collection. So these are your stamp and dies. What do I mean by that? Well, you will get the stamp and the die in here in one. You can use them separately, use them together. We have got for you your rustic wreath, your primitive wreath, and can you see the sort of the delicacy that you've got on these ones? Great, isn't it? Then I'm bringing Simple wreath, love the detail of this. I think that could be almost like a frame design too, right? Then I'm bringing to you your words. Now these are fabulous because they're going to die cut out those words. So even if you're like me and your handwriting isn't up to much, you have got the chance to look really professional. All of those ones in there, including things for all year round, such as your hello, etc. Because I think naturally when we think of wreaths, you think, it's a Christmas thing. But no, look. Add some flowers on, which you get in this bundle, probably one of the reasons it's so popular. You can make these summertime, you can make these almost sort of Hawaiian, you've got that lei style feel. If you want to keep it autumnal, here I've got your autumn and I've got your poinsettia, maybe for your Christmas as well. Perfect pairings there. Also in here, got for you the stamp collection, goes great, the stamp and die collection. So you're going to get the arced banner as the die and then different sentiments fit perfectly, including the of happy holidays. And then you've got the wave banner design with things like sending love, hello autumn, happy anniversary. All of this in the collection is all in one. That is mega. Now, as I said, 94% of the stock gone on that. So please do not dilly nor dally. Just seize the moment if it's speaking to you, because they're great all year round, as them ones are really. And remember, it's your last show a double point. So get ready to use that one whilst you can. And do you know what? When I'm looking at that, I am thinking, I can actually imagine using some of these with my embossing folders, maybe doing a layered up design and idea, possibly doing like a back page with those embossing folders with these actually popped out on the front. Maybe use some of your 3D collal glue. That could work really nicely with it. And I have got embossing folders for you now. 94% of that has gone, so do seize the moment. That is a mega. Have you seen that price on Platinum? That's like incredible. It's sort of, I pointed at it and it was like, don't look at me, Bex, don't tell people. So if you do want that, do seize the moment. We're talking 3D embossing folders now. If you haven't worked with embossing folders before, you are about to add a whole other dimension to your pieces. This, we are giving to you the opportunity to get your 3D folders so much texture, giving so much texture to your designs, and then you get the stencils to go over it. Look at how impressive that looks. It looks like you've spent hours colouring that in, doesn't it? But no, you haven't. Moments. I'm bringing to you a big different selection. So that one there is your poinsettias. I've got your candle design here that has those lovely textured details. All of these bits that you can see coloured, because I know it's hard at home, you're watching me on a flat screen, aren't you? But all of these bits that are coloured are 3D, they are embossed. Then look at these ones. That just makes me smile so much. I used to be a handbell ringer, and that is exactly what these make me think of back in those days. Again, weddings, Christmas, and so much more. This is one that Sara gave us a sneak peek of in a make before. That is so expressive, isn't it? And I love the details in the design, even with little snowflakes. Isn't that fab? We are bringing to you as well the baubles. Now, you will have seen the lovely Craig, I think it was, did a demo with the baubles the other day. So if you did manage to catch that show, it's a perfect one. Stencils coming with it again. And then this one is your final one. Now, if you do want to treat yourself and multi-buy, USA people, you're getting that discount on the shipping with this one, okay? So just to let you know, it is £45 today or $60. That's down from nearly $78, mind. If you are on that platinum price, you can see there it is minuscule, but as I mentioned, if you do want to treat yourself, you've got that discount on the shipping in the US, so it is a great time to sort of seize the moment. You don't have to kind of think about it. 50% off the shipping on this if you're buying it from the US, so a great time to seize the moment. Again though, these have been really popular. Hey, we're feeling festive, aren't we? If you do want to grab these ones, then definitely do now. And if you fancy being inspired, I tell you what, I've got the perfect woman for you. Sarah is here to inspire us with these beauties. They're fab, aren't they?
Oh, I know, and I said that we would do this card here,
yes,
because I was gutted when Jan got to do this show, although I do realise I can't do them all, folks, and I have to let other people have a little bit of a turn this week, although this is one of those weeks where I pulled rank an awful lot because we had so much awesome product. But I wanted to show you, if you've never seen this before, this technique, honestly, you could not achieve this technique without having the embossing folder and the stencils to work with it. So if I just show you how that comes, Becky, right? When we open this up, I'll leave that at the side so you can see everything together, right? You get 2 stencils and the embossing folder. So what we're going to do is just work on a little bit of the project at the time. Now, if you're first time doing this, guys, watercolour card is your best friend, right? This is what's going to give you the opportunity to do this technique really well. And look what I've done. I've cut my cardstock a little bit larger than the folder so that we can go and trim it down once we've embossed it. Now, 3D folders, Becky, you want your base plate, then you want your magnetic, then you want your clear. That's the sandwich combination there that you're going to use, okay? And we're going to go through the machine. Now, if you wanted to, sometimes I've known people slightly moisten the watercolour card, yeah, if you want to get the really deep emboss, but that's no good if you want to then apply ink afterwards, right? Yes. So let's have a little look. Here's this, and if I bring my trimmer in down here,
Fab, you can already see the texture on there.
And do you know what? Isn't it the really expensive cards that you see in the shops, Becky, that are the ones where you can't help but touch them because they're so 3D, right?
Agreed.
That is what you've got here, but you're making it yourself.
Yeah.
So, right, here we go. I'm going to take my time on this one because I want to get it really, really awesome. So, can you see you've got one stencil that is going to just mask off your rooftops and Father Christmas. And I've got one stencil which is going to mask off your moon here. Perfect. Right? Now what I'm going to do is as well, just use, I've got a little tiny scrap piece of card here. I'm going to start with the outside. So I've got here a little bit of Oasis, if you're following. Yeah. So I'm going to go a little bit of Oasis and just bring round a little bit of colour kind of from the edges to start with. Now, here's the thing, Becky, right? I'm going to go into one of my Sara colouring combers.
Oh, I love it. Well, don't worry, I've got 1,003
I was just going to say, if you've got me back, that would be really helpful.
I've got you, don't you worry. Just to let you know, the watercolour card collection, you're getting a 3-pack with 45 sheets in total. You're getting a massive saving on that because it's normally £11.97. Today, though, just £7.50. It's like a third saving? 35%, in fact, better than a third off. So if you do want to seize the moment on that, now is totally your chance because it ends at midnight. Wherever you are in the world, when it hits midnight, the Cinderella hour, then that is your last chance on it, basically. So do seize the moment. I have had a question in actually from Katie, which you would definitely be able to answer whilst we're doing this. Katie has said, are these embossing folders okay for beginners or are they too advanced? I don't stamp or colour in, but I do have some inks. Would these be good?
Come on, watch me do this and then you make your own mind up, because if you don't watch this demo and then think, oh my word, I have to have a go at that, then I'm definitely not doing my job very well today. Because I can tell you, this is one of those techniques that you'll just be desperate to do, right?
Definitely.
So can you see I've got the background going on there first of all, Becky?
Yeah.
Happy with the background, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask off just the moon, right? So can you see that's going to go over just the moon? And for the moon, I think we might have, let's have a little look, a little bit of, should we go silver?
Hey up, yes.
Let's go silver with the moon, right? So silver in the metallic pigment. So all I'm going to do is mask off that moon, pick up a little bit of the silver, and then just drag it in from the sides, right? Take your time, guys, because you want this to look absolutely awesome.
You can see the shine on that already. It's epic. I love it. We've had Jamesy in saying, what size are the embossing folders? Now, I don't have the packaging next to me,
5 by 7.
I'm afraid I can't tell you.
They're all 5 by 7s, these ones.
Perfect. Love that. Beverly's in saying, are you best to emboss first or stencil first?
Definitely emboss.
Emboss.
So can you see I've done the emboss and now I'm masking over certain elements, and I'm going to set, so now I'm going to mask over Santa Claus and the reindeer, and because they're black I didn't worry about masking them out before because I'm going to do them in like a true deep black now. So there we go. Just do it a little bit at a time, guys. Don't put yourself under too much pressure to get it all perfect in one go.
Oh, they just look wonderful. Joe Ellen is insane, feeling like a winner already with the double points and the platinum pricing. Win-win. I am having so much fun watching the demos and enjoying all of the talents. That's so lovely, Joe. Don't forget, you can still win more, though, because the Sara's nice list still. 2 of them.
2 of them. Ready to go.
Yeah.
Look, I'm getting a bit carried away here, Becky, right? I'm going to drag me silver on from the back so it looks like there's a little bit of moon dust kind of like willing them on.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yes. Do you know, and if you want to go, right, let's emphasise a little bit more. You can always put the stencil back on and bring in a little bit more There you go. So now he's got a little bit more coming up his back there, right? I'm getting a bit carried away here, folks. I'm not going to lie, right? Here we go.
It's hard not to, though, surely.
Oh, it's almost impossible not to.
And, of course, you could colour these in if you wanted, but in all honesty, it would take you a fair amount of time extra, wouldn't it? But you're getting that professional look.
So much quicker.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. So I'm going to need a new, I'm going to need a clear top here. So now I'm going to go plenty, look how juicy those inks are, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the back and I'm just going to bring in gold into the windows, right? So let's have a look. I want to just make sure I've got them right inside the windows. There we go. Right, so I'm golding up all of the windows now, folks. There we go. You're going to get me being quiet again. Just to warn you, Becky.
I was just grabbing some edibles then, so I was like, hey up, it's gone quiet, but look at these.
You've done a colour me happy with me before. You know what I'm like. You know exactly what I'm like when I get in the zone.
I mean, I say this with love, but it's one of the quietest I've ever heard you.
You can say that with absolute love. I'm no offence taken whatsoever. Everybody knows exactly what I'm like on these things.
But this is the great thing if you are new to stuff like this, and it was Emily, wasn't it? Katie was saying, oh, I've not tried this before, I'm new to it. It's quite mindful. And what I like about watching this is you can see it's kind of difficult to mess it up. It's that easy, and you know you're going to get a great finish every time. It's wonderful, it really is. Look at that. I mean, it comes to life.
Doesn't it just?
Yeah.
And then look, I'm going to bring, so now I'm going to bring this in and let's put, I just need a little bit of colour on these. I wonder if a bit of hummus might be quite nice.
Oh, I thought you said hummus.
Sorry. Well, we could try some hummus. I'm not sure how that would work with the, I'm not sure how that's going to work. A little bit of hummus now. So, right, so I'm just going to pick up a little bit of hummus here and then just dry. And what I'm doing is I'm using the same as what we had for the silver. So we're still going to get a little bit of that silver shining through. And can you see that the all we're doing is kind of masking off and inking up those certain sections?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Gosh, that looks fab.
Is it? Do you know? And it's lovely. I'm being really honest, guys, to have the chance to do this full technique right from the beginning, because I only got a chance to do the HSN and the Create and Craft shows where I had all of about 6 minutes to show off these.
Right.
And that's all I've had.
Okay.
So it's been nice to be able to take my time and do a full demonstration on them. Look at that. So that is coming together beautifully well. In fact, I'm quite pleased. I feel like we're there with that now. I feel like I am absolutely there. And then all I need to do, let's make sure I get the right lids on all of these. What colour was this? Noir black, right? So all I'm going to do with that one is literally mount it onto a little piece of card. And I've got quite a nice stepper card to put this on the back of now. And it's quick and easy once you see how to do them. I really hope, whoever that was though, who was asking me, is this suitable for beginners?
Casey it was.
I really hope, Casey, that's made you feel, oh my word, I can do that just like Sarah's done.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that looks amazing.
Doesn't it? I'm really pleased with how that's turned out.
Yeah.
Really pleased. There we go. And then nice simple card just on the front here.
And remember, you're getting all of those wonderful elements to make that card, but also there's loads of others in the bundle, so you'll have a lot of fun with these.
Well, that's it. Yeah, this is just one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's just one of them. Let's have a little look. Have I lost all my... I had some sticky bits for the bottom. And if I just trim out... Yeah, let's have a little look. I'll just trim off a tiny little bit of this and we'll mount this up on the front. Where have I put that guillotine? Here we go. Crafting on the fly here, Becky. Crafting on the fly.
Oh.
Right. So is that going to fit on there? Yes, it is. Right, here we go. Nice background piece. Now, we've got loads of kind of stamped sentiments on the show tonight. So I feel like every card like this is just finished off lovely with a little sentiment. See, that card would have been really... It wouldn't have looked finished if we just left the front. But doing it like this... with all these little pieces on, just helps you add that finishing touch.
Elevates it.
Nice and easy, doesn't it just?
Yeah.
Right, there we go. A few little bits, and then there we go.
Love it.
absolutely gorgeous. Even if I do say so myself, and wasn't that so much easier? Oh, wow, Charlotte's coming in for a close-up. Charlotte's focusing on me Santa's bottom, because I nailed that.
Sorry,
Santa's bum there with a little bit of the... there you go, let's get the light. Shine a light on Santa's bottom and look how good he looks with a bit of moon dust on him. Love that.
That is beautiful. Santa would be proud.
He would be, but you need all of those stencils to be able to mask off certain, and it's the same every one of the cards that you do. I mean, I've got a few of the cards here, so just have a little look, okay? It's exactly the same technique if you're working with the gorgeous candle, and you're going to be able to mask off just part, like look at the bow, how you've got bits of the bow underneath, little bits of the flame are in different colours. It's exactly that. There's the one that we've just done, but in a different shade again, onto Centura Pearl, different look altogether. There's the bells that have those lovely bows on there as well, with a little bit in the background. The poinsettias are fabulous. You know I love a good poinsettia at Christmas. You've got the Christmas ornaments. There's the different layers there with the Christmas ornaments on. And then I've loved as well, and if we get a chance to come back to it later in the show, I'm going to do a bit of work with that snowflake one, because that is just crying out to be worked on. And all I would say is, go back and watch Jan's show from Thursday, because you can't help but get lost in these. These are the really crafty, the ones where you get inky fingers and a little bit of a mess. However, it'll be the sort of card whereby when you finish, you'll go, yeah, I've made that. I'm really pleased with that, because it's that little bit techniquey without being too advanced and too difficult. That's what I love. And honestly, you'll end up with cards that look as gorgeous as this one. Right, I'm going to go and add that. Which one have I just done and which one was done before this one here? I'm going to go and add that to my little pile in the back here, so we can say, oh, you can see I've got my shorts on. You tell us to be nice and sunny today. Shorts. I look glamorous as anything from the top half, darling. Nobody would ever know that we've got the shorts and the flip-flops on underneath. Yep, that's the world of TV for you.
Yeah, we are super classy. I had to hot glue gun the sole of my shoe.
She did. We had a bit. I was like, "What are you doing with me glue gun?"
Yeah, you don't want to see it. Anyway, that is your opportunity, Emily, and other people. I hope that really helped. And I will just say, Emily Leedham has just said the double points are awesome, and they have just bumped me up to platinum.
Yay! Congrats!
Congratulations to you. That's absolutely fab. Now, if you love keeping yourself nice and neat, organised, I've got your binders here for you, and I've got two different sizes, okay? The small die and stamp holder binder, I'm going to bring to you now. In here, you don't just get the wonderful comfort of this. I've got to say, the fabrics on these are phenomenal. What you're going to do is, you're buying the folder, and you're getting all of these 2-3 packs in it for nothing. So this one here, great for holding your stamps, and then you've got your magnetic sheet. So just to show you, these are dies, don't need to glue them on or anything. These will hold plenty for you. Sorry, I'm kind of holding it at a wrong angle here. It is, I'm trying to do it back to front and forwards. So you're getting the extra ones within there. So it's 2 packs of the magnetic panels in there, and the stamp folder as well. So essentially you're buying this, you're getting those extra elements for nothing. This is a great way. And if you're anything like me, you know, I have got plenty of dies and stamps, etc. But if you don't always look after them, you don't keep them all in the right place, you can end up losing them, can't you? And maybe even, especially with things like stamps, you know, accidentally bending them or whatever. Keep them nice and neat. And although you're spending money, these will actually save you money in the end. They really will. So this is the small. I just want to show you side by side the different sizes so that you can work out how much space do you need. The small one's here, and this one is the large that I'm bringing to you now. It's the same situation, but I want to show you again just to give you an idea of how much you get within here. It is mega. Getting your extra pockets too. Hey, have you got any tools you might want to carry in there? Yeah, me too. All of these extra pages. You've got the magnetic side, you've got the stamping side too. You are going to be keeping things nice and neat, clean and organised. I mean, look at how much you're going to be able to fit in here. It's mega. Today, $19.99 or $24.95 if you wanted to. And that is saving nearly £14 or saving nearly $20 on this one. So again, it's the large die and the stamp folder. Just to let you know as well, sort of the dies that you've got in here, you're not getting with it, obviously, just in case you are new. It's just to give you an idea of how much you can fit in here. It is mega. I will just let you know that we've just had a little Lookaroo. And sorry, on the smaller one, you're not getting the white sheets, you're just getting the magnetic sheets on these one. We just thought we'd double check. So ignore these ones. I'm going to hide them skillfully. Oh, they're not there. So yeah, you are getting these ones, the magnetic sheets that you're getting in here. 2 packs of 3 of those you're going to be getting your hands on, so that you can keep it all nice, neat and tidy. So just to clear that up for you. Now, we have had so many people talking about my next treat. I had loads of you messaging earlier on saying that you've gotten your hands on these, you can't wait for them to arrive, and I'm not surprised, because as soon as I see on a show the word edibles, I know how much of a queue there's going to be, because you at home love these. I've already had people messaging in today talking about how you've got your hands on these ones. Hello to those of you who did. There's so many of you saying that you love edibles. They give a crisp professional finish each time. People talking about how they bought multiples of these, and including the Merry Christmas ones. I want to tell you the ones that we're getting in here. I'll give you sizes instantly, just to let you know. You're looking at around about 5 and 8 by 3.6 inches, just to let you know. So you have got big die to do these edibles, and look at how they stand up. Isn't that marvelous? So quickly go through these so we can get demoing. We're bringing to you the likes of your Season's Greetings. I've also got your Silent Night, and can I just say, it's not just the words here. Oh no, you know, here at TV we take that extra step, don't we? So you're also getting in here like the little shepherd you've got in this one too. You've got the palm trees as well. Then I'm bringing to you your Peace on Earth. I've also got your Warm Winter Wishes, and last but by no means least, I've got your Happy Holidays. All of these ones, mega amount you're getting there, giving you this, it's almost like edibles with a little extra edge, if that makes sense. They really are going on to the next level. Again, you don't have to pick your favourite, you have got all of these. And if you fancy being inspired, well, I'll tell you what, we've got just the woman for you, because we're going to be doing a demo with these ones next up. So if you do want to seize the moment, now you can do so, and we're about to be inspired by the wonderful Sara. Sara, which of these ones are you going to be working with today?
Well, I was going to use Merry Christmas, but I can't find me Merry Christmas.
Do you want me to throw you my Merry Christmas?
Oh, have you got a Merry Christmas?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, can I borrow your Merry Christmas?
Yeah, you can't hear the bottom of my shoe flapping.
I would not have known that was flapping. I wonder where Merry Christmas has gone. Though, I put it out ready.
Too organised.
Do you know what? Sometimes I'm too organised, I frighten myself. Right, guys, if I go really quick, do you think I can squeeze 2 demos in on this? Because there's 2 techniques I want to show you, okay? I love how Director Charlotte said, try it. As if, like, try me and see what happens. She just realised that I'm just going to keep going, even if she comes off me on the camera. I'll be like, come on, come back, folks, I've got more to show you. Right, I'm going to focus on the 6x6 cards and keep it really simple. So, the idea with edibles, for those of you that haven't seen them, oh my word, go back and watch Wednesday's shows. It was an absolute blinder. I did 9 demos, Becky.
Blimey.
9 different demos. Now, these are fabulous because they start cutting here, they go all the way around and stop cutting here. So this part here stays connected in, this part here cuts out. So if I've got a card, so we've got like the fold on the left hand side, and I've made my own 6x6 card base here from Centura Pearl, I'm going to put the Merry Christmas near the top, right? So top tip from Sara, double anchor it, right? So you're going to pop a little bit of tape on here, and we're going to pop another tiny little bit of tape on this bit up here, right? So you've got it double anchored. So it's not going to move when it goes through. And what's going to happen is, folks, everything at this top part here is going to cut out. You come off, no you haven't. Everything here is going to stay connected. So this goes in on the base plate here. I'm going to go with my clear, then the magnetic, then another clear plate on top. That's your sandwich. And I am not exaggerating at all when I call these one-pass wonders, because one pass through the machine is going to do all the work for you. Now, you know that ink pad bundle that we've got on the show, Becky?
Yes.
The one that's got the red in?
Yes, the
Do
Chinese
this
red.
technique with the red, right? Because it's just going to elevate your card to the next level. She says, have I got a bit of red? Yes, I have. So I've got a nice red here. I'm just going to come in with one of my little ink applicators here, because I'm just going to ink up the Merry. So remember that and a lot of people don't remember this, all of our inks are, all of our dies are cut, emboss and stencil. So you can do this technique with the stenciling in all of them, right? So I'm just going to do a couple of extra little stars, but I'm not doing the go on, give it a little bit just for a hint, right, into the back here. So we've stenciled the Merry, and then watch what happens. We lift this off. This is how awesome these dies are, right? Watch this, lift that off. Everything's just lifting out of the die in seconds. With your scissors, all we're going to do is come in and cut from the right-hand side here. Can you see to where the die starts there, Becky, right? And then down the edge, cut down here from the side of the card, and then cut out to where it starts there. And all that will just lift away in a couple of seconds. Now, if you've got a few little straggly pieces, so look at this, my little windows here. I mean, the dies are so fantastic. They just literally pop out in front of you like this, right? My little snowflake's just going to pop through. But that there has just cut in seconds. Now, there's your base. Watch what happens when I just take, let's have a little look. We'll just do a little piece of cardstock on the background here. You know your card that would work beautiful for this?
Go on.
The 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Yes.
Right? You've got 4, if you think, this is from the Nativity set last year.
Yeah.
But it's those same rich colours that you could take that 'Twas the Night, just cut down to 6x6s, do these base cards, and your background's like this. And I mean, your card is done. Look at this.
Well, you get the
literally
6x6 in the full bundle anyway, don't you?
Well, of course. Well, you get the 6x6 and the
And
12x12 in the full bundle. But I know if you're a paper stroker, oh, did you just hear that? What I heard, Becky? Yeah.
90% gone.
Yeah, that's of the 12x12 paper. So once that if that's 12x12, if that's 90% of the 12x12 paper, guys, once that's gone, that means the big bundle's gone and the paper pad bundle's gone. So that then becomes it, right?
Yeah.
So we can't do that bundle anymore.
No.
So look at this, right? Now that's nice, Becky. Mm-hmm. You want to take it to the next level, right? Get yourself another piece. This is the gold cardstock, so you can use the gold cardstock again out of your 'Twas the Night set. Mm-hmm. Cut the Merry Christmas at the top. It's going to come out like this, right?
Gorgeous.
So you just end up with the top. You know that shadow technique I taught you before? Mm-hmm. So if you just want to do the shadow technique, all you're going to do, really careful, but you must use the dotty tape pen. So I'm just going all over it with loads of dotty tape, right? So you've got plenty of that dot down. Then your straight tape comes underneath for your really good stick. And all you do is you put it on, and I'm slightly offsetting it just to one side, so that what you end up with is that lovely shadow. Look at that, with the shadow effect on there.
Just
in fact, look at this. I'm going to put this up and get our Charlotte to come in close and make me look really good.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at the shadowing that we've got from the gold. Now, I did say I was going to be cheeky and do 2. So how about in the middle of them, I'll just quickly show you all the designs.
Yeah,
right?
great.
So there's the Merry Christmas. Now, what I want you to look at in detail is, right, not only do you get the Merry Christmas, but did you notice around that card, as well as the Merry Christmas, I had those beautiful trees and the little winter scene up here. This is all the bits here. And because it's that edgeable, it's going to be brilliant on the front of a card like this.
Yeah.
Now, you get Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings, and again it's got those lovely, I love the Season's Greetings, how it's got like the little ornaments built in, and the tinsel and the bows coming round. Then you've got Silent Night. Now, there's 2 ones that are like the real meaning of Christmas. So the Silent Night has the nativity scene built in, has the little palm trees and Nazareth in the background, the shepherds coming and their little sheep, but then that works beautifully well with the Peace on Earth set. So can you see if I show them both together, they're going to double up beautifully. This one's got the 3 wise men coming to visit, and the card that I won, card of the show with and card of the day, on Wednesday incorporated those 2. In fact, I'll get Becky to get it and show you.
Grab them.
Right? Then there's Warm Winter Wishes. So if I show you the last 2, Warm Winter Wishes with the beautiful snowflakes built in, and then Happy Holidays, which has got Santa Claus. Imagine, Becky, doing a card that's got that over the top, that then uses our 'Twas the Night, that have the Santa Claus and the reindeers and the gold twine coming through.
Yes!
Oh my word.
I love it.
That would be an absolute card to die for, right? Now
That'd be extra.
Becky can show you my card that I won card of the week. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. We're voting for card of the week with these ones. Just saying. And I've got 2 more people to put on my nice list. Just saying. If I win today, you know, they're going to come back and show that moment, aren't they? And say,
and go.
Right, give me a second, I'll get my next demo ready as well.
Yeah, we're going to show that bit back and be like, she never even wanted it. Anyway, let me show you this one that Sara was talking about. She won Card of the Day. This was on the 21st. So if you do want to watch it back, have a little look. Oh, can you see how they've used the 2 in 1, and that is in 1 card. So this is something you can do. So many of you in on this one. Annette is talking about these edgeables, saying, can you use these in the junior? You've just seen Sara then using them on the junior, so that is wonderful. We have got Charlena, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, saying edgeables are one of my favourites. Love heart face, love heart face, love heart face. Veronica's in saying, OMG, I need everything. I love how versatile these products are, and I am able to do many different designs with one die, and that's exactly what you've got with this. Definitely. Don't forget, keep those comments coming through, and you could be added to the naughty list. I also liked the naughty list, sorry, the nice list, of course.
Come on, Becky, it's my list. You have to be nice to be on it.
Well, I was just thinking about you being mischievous before, about nudge, nudge, wink, wink, and I was like, she'd be on the naughty list, really.
Oh, she's right, folks, let's face it.
One that I really liked before was came in, and it was from Donna, and it said, Charlotte should know by now that Sara always has to squeeze in another demo, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. So if you do have any more questions, you want to get involved, do let us know. For now though, we're going to carry on with more of our Christmas large word edgeable.
Yes, come on, I'm going to go right to the beginning. So I'm going to show you a 6x6 easel card. The cheap way, the easy way, right? So are you ready? So I'm going to start with some of my A4, and I'm just using stamping cards. So if we're working on A4, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to score it in half, which will be 1 little notch before the 6, okay? And then you need this scored in half as well, so it's going to be 1 little notch before the 3, okay? So then that folds over, just folds over like this. Then this one also folds over like that, right? And if I fold it back on itself, we then need our guillotine bringing in, because we're going to square it off to 6 inches, right? So it was 1 little notch before the 6, so basically just before your 6, and that is giving you the front panel here. So there is the front panel of our easel card. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to square off, nice piece of card here. I'm going to go to just less than 6 inches wide, so we're cutting this in half basically.
Okay.
Right, and I'm going to want the whole thing to stand up at 6 inches in the end. So I've got that little bit left. So this is my front panel that will go on the easel card like this. And you're following? All good, right? Now we want on this part here our sentiment. So I'm going to go with warm winter wishes, right? So your warm winter wishes, we're going to take this, just make sure that you've got all these little bits popped out, otherwise it won't, they won't die cut beautifully well. That's going to go at the top there. You see how all these cards, Becky, are designed to work on a nice 6x6 card base.
Yes.
It's just what we do. It's like a crafter's companion thing that we do it on a lovely 6x6 card base, right? So I've got warm winter wishes, and I'm going to go with that into my onto my base plate here. Then I'm going to go clear magnetic top, put all them together, send them straight through. Now I'm going to get my midnight out, and I've got my parakeet, and we're going to go with a nice mix of blues on here.
Perfect.
So on there you've got the warm winter, so I'm going to go, yes, let's go with the blue first, right? So just picking up a little bit, and I want to pick up that ink and just go inside. Remember what I said about stenciling?
Yeah.
Tell me actually in the comments,
Go ahead.
who I was amazed how many people said to me they'd never done this stenciling technique before. They'd never tried it before.
Yeah.
So let me know in the comments if that's you and you've never had a go at stenciling before, and let me know if I've inspired you and you're going to do it today.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So there's my warm winter, and then I'm going to just lift this off ever so gently. And remember, once we get that bit to the top, you're just trimming away to the edge like this. So warm winter, And then I am going to show you another, I've got a couple of little tricks actually here, right? So if I just pop these out of here.
Susan's in talking about the edgeables, saying they are such an easy way to make a statement card. Absolutely love them. You're not alone. Deborah's saying edgeables are some of my favourites, and CC did not disappoint when they designed these. They're amazing.
Yeah, I must say these are possibly my favourite edgeables we've ever done. And we've done a lot of edgeables. Edgeables are like what we're really well known for at Crafters Companion. So I'm pretty excited that these ones have been so incredibly popular, right? So I'm just adding a little bit of ink round there, Becky. And what I'm going to do is add a little bit round the wishes as well, because I'm going to show you a nice cheat technique. So these are brilliant for paper piecing. And do you know what? You know I love paper piecing. I love to do a little bit of paper piecing. However, I don't always have the time, or dare I say it, the patience to do a lot of paper piecing.
Yes.
So I've got a 4 paper piecing technique that I can show you, right? Okay. So if I've just got some of my silver card here, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to come right along this part here with the dotty tape. Just remember that dotty tape is going to be absolutely perfect for not getting ink, glue through the middle. But then I'm also going to use the straight tape pen to go right along this bottom panel here, right? And then I'm going to line this up just through, you know where you can see that line in the middle? Just going to pop that through that line in the middle there, right? So that we only have it behind this one. Really important, please, while we've got those dotty tape pens on such an awesome deal, do not miss out, because they're on buy 8, get 4, not 1, sorry guys, buy 8, get 4 free. That deal ends at midnight tonight. Right, here we go. So all I've got on the back of here now is a little panel, right? So that's going to go onto the base part of here, just to kind of make this all stand out beautifully. And then if I bring that first card back in, Becky, can you see that is just going to go, let's have a little look, I've stuck my bow on. So I'm just going to put tape down the bottom half and tape on the bottom half of here, because we're sticking tape to tape, works even better. So that's going to go onto the bottom half. There's my warm winter wishes. And of course you need something to stick it up with. So all I've done is I've already done the base part here, sending warm hugs and kisses, and I've done that as a little bit of a 3D layer onto a piece of background card, so that you get that in the background, and then that becomes your stopper. And again, that was a lovely, nice, quick and easy. But doesn't it look clever with that 4 paper piecing? So if you like the idea of paper piecing, but you can't be bothered to sit and paper piece, that's the Sara's Cheat paper piecing way.
Love that. There's so many of you getting in touch with these, loving this demo and the time saving. We have got, sorry, I've just lost it now. We've had a fair few people saying they've never tried out the stenciling before. Jade saying, yay, I love an easel card. I've never stenciled through a die and I can't wait to try it when my set arrives. Oh, Jade, you will have such a fun time with that, I'm sure. Stacey's in saying, I've never stenciled with a die before, but I will now. Thanks, Sara, for the tip. Joanne's in saying, I have never done the stenciling, but will definitely be trying it. It's awesome. You lovely ladies aren't alone. Bev's in saying, I've only stenciled after watching this, after watching one of your demos. It was an epiphany moment. That's a perfect way of explaining it. Definitely. There are so many of you saying you've not given it a go. Let us know if you are going to be. Don't forget, if you want to be on the nice list, all you have to do is send us a comment on our socials and you will be entered in to win. And we will be announcing another winner of that in about 20 or so minutes. Okay, so you're still in with a chance of winning. Just get those comments in on social. You can get us at the likes of Crafters Companion TV, that's on Facebook, Crafters Comp TV, that's on Instagram. And of course, you can get us on YouTube, Crafters Companion as well. So do feel free to grab that. We have had the Leanne's Mystery Christmas Stocking, and we are moments away from this being seriously limited. This is your opportunity to grab the final few percent, because I've got 75% gone. And to be honest, Sara, there is no shock at that with the amount you're getting, is there?
Absolutely not. There are way more of you that have this in your basket. There's almost twice as many people have it as what we have stock now. If you don't understand what that means, okay, our website's pretty good, but only pretty good. So what happens is, when you add something into your basket, that's like earmarked for you. However, it's not officially yours till you click checkout. So those of you who sit and watch the whole show and add little bits to your basket as you go through, that's fine, because obviously when you get to the end, you can just do one big checkout. However, if in the meantime, anything that's in your basket is sold out, what happens is it'll say, sorry, we can't check you out. You've got to remove the sold out items. This is one of those items whereby I'm going to give you a little break after I've shown you what's in it, because you need to go and check out your basket if you've got the Christmas stocking in. This is last chance saloon on the stocking, folk. Might sound like a lot of stock, 25% left, but we didn't have thousands of this to start with, okay? So here we go. For £30 or $40, you are about to get absolutely everything that I'm going to show you, okay? So first of all, you're all going to get a double-sided Christmas embossing board, where you're going to get a cracker maker. So this, you're going to score all the way around cracker maker. You've also got your Christmas tag maker in here as well. And then on the other side, I love this, it is a star pillow box, Becky. So what you're going to do is you're going to emboss around all of this, and then you fold all of these score lines, and it makes a 3D star pillow box. I love this one, okay? So you all get that embossing board. You all get a pack of the Centura Pearls Solar Gold, which is going to be brilliant to make those stockings with.
Definitely.
You are all going to get, I'm pulling these out of the stocking as we go, this collection here, which now these are dies and stamps back here. I don't know if you've ever seen us work with these, but can you see this is what you're going to make? So you're going to do like your own photo card. I know they're massive over in America in particular. Everyone gets that set as well. Everyone gets our Joy stamp and die set, so that you're going to be able to stamp your own letters and link up the Joy over the top. Everybody watching is also, if you get to check this out, is also going to get our embossing folder with the fantastic holly edgeables around there, the holly border. Everybody is going to get this set of stamps and dies to do all of your layering techniques on here. You're also all going to get the double-sided edgeable, which is your Christmas lights on there. That's brilliant, that one, especially if you put a little bit of acetate behind, colour your lights in with your Spectrum Noirs.
Oh, no.
This one I can't believe. This is $32.99 on its own. So actually, platinum people, it's like you're buying this and getting everything else for free. This is one of our creator card dies, but with an interchangeable centre, and all the centres come included. So you get season's greetings, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays in there. You're all going to get this set of banners. So can you see you've got two die cuts here, then a straight one and a kinky one. And then all of these sentiments on each. So 15 sentiments and 2 of your die sets in there as well. And last but by no means least, you're also all going to get a Merry Christmas stamp. So that is everything in Leanne's Christmas stocking. It's not a mystery anymore, because I've just revealed everything that's in it. Look at the saving. There's well over £100 worth of product. In fact, let's have a look. £30 plus £78, well over there. And also, if you look at that, so it's over $140 worth of value. If you're in the club, £24 or $32, but you must check them out. So yeah, should we let them have a little break, Becky, to check it out?
Absolutely, and please do check those out. As we've said, that stock is a minuscule amount left for us now. I will just let you know that we have got so much more, as always, here at Crafters. Although it's our final day of this event, we've got so much more wake-up call for you tomorrow with the lovely Craig. We're going to have some real treats on there, and then we've got Debbie the Fish Fisher joining us on launch day, where we have got that 3rd box for your Craft of the Year box treasure on its way for you as well. I have got so much more to come for you. There's more demos. There's 2 more spaces on the nice list, and we are going to be re-teaching you, re-educating you, reminding you, that's better, of what you're getting in the Twas the Night Before Christmas collection. So don't ye go anywhere. Do check out those baskets though, because you don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to check out now, and you've missed it. So do check out your baskets. We're going to be back with you with more treats after we find out about shipping.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges, and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95, and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome back to our final day of this extra special event. You can still be added to Sara's nice list. Just get yourself on socials. You can still get your double points, and you can still get this sensational collection. 'Twas the night before Christmas. You are getting a mass within here. If you want the whole kit and caboodle, this is your chance to seize that moment and make the most of those double points. We have got the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. You're getting 99 elements, but you're also getting 130 embellishments, and you're getting 120 sheets of your paper as well. The feel of this is timeless. It's angelous. Do you know what I mean? Like, how do I put it? You know how when something's on vogue, it's in fashion, it's kind of there at the moment, it's a trend. Sometimes it can go a little bit out of favour, can't it? But with this, you do not get that at all. Because it's so timeless, it will last you. And the only thing that won't last, of course, are the paper pads. Now, we already know how popular these have been. So again, if you do want to grab those ones, you absolutely can. It's part of the collection, though. You're getting those ones as well as that twine we were talking about, as well as the 6x6 pads too. And we will go through all that you're getting in here. Have you seen that saving? You're saving on this, even if you just, paying full price for this, as it were, you are saving nearly £58 or $76. I don't know about you, but I'm happy if I find 58p, let alone £58. So this is your chance to definitely seize the moment. Have you seen that platinum price as well? It's exceptional, isn't it? So now is your time to seize the moment. Shall we have a really good nosy through what you're getting in here? Let's head on over to the lovely Sara. We've got some real treats in this.
We do, and I'm just going to warn you guys, right? When Becky's giving that stock update, that is basically because we messed up on this. I thought buying a couple of thousand extra paper pads would be more than enough. Turns out we're going to be sold out of the paper pads within the first week on launch, when we'd ordered so much stock. We'd ordered enough stock to last from now through till Christmas. Now, it's kind of almost our fault, because I know you always buy extras, and what we've done is we've done the main bundle, which has one of absolutely everything in the collection, but then because I know to make the most exquisite cards you want the special papers, what we've done is we've done a bundle that has an extra 12x12 pad, an extra one of our pearl card, an extra one of our luxury card, and if you buy those three, we'll send you another one of these absolutely free.
Fab.
And almost everyone who's bought the main collection has also bought one of these small collections, which essentially means you'll end up with 3 12x12 pads. So buying thousands extra, Becky, wasn't really enough to take account the fact that everyone was buying at least 3 of the 12x12 pads. Yeah. So I should kind of have learnt the lesson there. But the thing is, guys, right? Yes, I do a signature collection every few months. However, once a year, I do the massive bumper complete collection Christmas one. This is it. And we've always under pressure to outdo what we did the previous year. And what I tried to do is capture the real essence of Christmas this time. So the rich, like the vibrant colours, it feels like a big warm Christmas blanket wrapped around you. You've got that, 'Twas the night before Christmas. We all know the story, but it's not just about the story. It's about the fact that it brings together all the elements of Christmas that we know and love. So I'm going to start with the 12x12 pad. So remember, it's in the complete collection, as is everything. However, if you want to go for extras, I'll pop the details on the bottom of your screen for that extra paper pad bundle I was talking about, right? So what you've got is, you've got those beautiful 12x12 pads that have got all of this beautiful spot foiling in it. And can you see the way it's all laid up, Becky? It's absolutely fabulous, right? Brilliant. There's the extra paper pad collection. Now, this is lovely with like a little hint of the moonlighting. You've got the tartan in the background. That matches in with your they're all double-sided. So you're getting a few of this one here. Then we're into our Christmas tree. Now, can you see how you've got the little stars are all foiled? So it's foiling, but it's just a hint of foiling in the right way, okay? Then we're into, now this, my ideas with this, guys, is that you would be able to do a lovely Z-fold card, where this could be your component across the front, this could be the base of your Z with the little scene carrying all the way through. So I've tried to plan all your different types of cards in here. This one, again, look, Z-fold card on the bottom, stepper card on the top, fabulous, or cut it into your 4 6x6s if you want to. I use that on a lot of my base pieces of card. Some lovely backgrounds if you want to do like your envelopes, for example, with them. They've got that lovely tartan on the background as well there. This one I made a beautiful gift bag for, because again, this has got all that lovely spot foiling, and I put that Santa Claus on the front of the gift bag. If you go back and watch the show from Friday, you'll see that. Another beautiful background piece here. Then you've got another beautiful scene, lovely for your scrapbook cards. This again, with that foiling in the middle there, just absolutely jumps off the page. Some lovely panels, so if you want to do some border panels, they're going to work beautifully well on there. Then, this I was quite pleased with, Becky. So these are all the matching pieces to go with the paper pad. So if you've done a card, you can do a matching tag.
Gorgeous.
And can you see when you trim them out, you've got all the tag pieces in there too. So you get 12 tags on each sheet, 3 sheets of tags, and then also 3 sheets of card fronts in your 6x6, so with 4 on each. So that's your 12x12 pad. I'll get Becky to run you through the luxury pearl and the luxury glitter and mirror cardstock that we have. But before we do that, I'm just going to show you the other elements in the collection, because we've got this wonderful embossing folder, which has got your die cut built in and your little windows open on your embossing folder, so that if you want to do cards like these, fabulous is that?
Lovely.
Santa Claus waiting to come through the window, or the French doors. It could be a little bit of your faux snow on there as well, or one that I'd done with it, where I brought in one of the papers from behind. Isn't that fabulous? So you've got the one here that has the little scene in. You've got this one here, which I'm going to use in my next demonstration, which got them beautiful music notes, which are going to match in with those music notes that we saw in the foiling in here. Then we've got 2 edgeables. The one that I used, if I show you to the front here, the one that I used in my first demonstration tonight, where we did that edge piece over here, that is this edgeable here, right? So you're all going to get those beautiful trees, which we did earlier. We also have this one here. Now, if I just lean over, I think I can just about reach this card that I put out. This here I love, right? So that is the edgeable, and that is one of those stepper cards that I taught you how to do with our word edgeables. And then in the background is that embossing folder that's been embossed onto with a little bit of ink in the folder as well. So that's really clever, okay? So that's your edgeables. Then while we're still on the dies, I can show you, we've got this one here. So this is our beautiful border frame, and this part in here fits a load of the sentiments that we'll look at in just a second as well. And then also this set here, which is if you want to do your beautiful big poinsettias. So for example, look here. How gorgeous is this card with all those lovely pieces? Really beautiful.
Yeah.
That's been done with all of your all of your foliage pieces from your poinsettia here. Now, if we move on to the stamp and die sets, this one is the one that I used in that card that I was showing you as well, where we've stamped out the sleigh and the 2 reindeers, but then you can put them, so you could do a whole little set of reindeers if you wanted. You could do a massive long card with all your reindeers in a line pulling Santa's sleigh. And then also in this one, you've got the Christmas stockings. Now, just show you a card here with the Christmas stockings. What's really clever about these, right, is you can take the stocking, and these have been stamped, actually just straight on die cut and stamped onto your paper pad. But then can you see how you have different things popping out the top? So you can have your stockings are stuffed with different elements in there. That's using that embossing folder in the background, by the way. And then these are some of the sentiment stamps we're going to come on to. So those are your stamp and die sets on here. Then we move to the stamp sets, right? So if I show you all the stamp sets we've got all of the sentiments, and look at this one. This one comes in that beautiful background. So you've got all of these. We have the collection that's going to go behind those windows, so a little bit of your mantelpiece, your Christmas tree or whatever. You've got the really traditional Christmas set, which is the little girls looking out of the window, the little children. And then finally, you've got the Santa Claus that we saw on that lovely card earlier, and the background piece there. On top of that, because we're still going, we do a 6x6 version of the paper pad, so you've got all those in the smaller size. We also do all of the matching ribbons. Then we do the little jingle bells, all the matching jingle bells in there. And then this foliage is absolutely off the chart. Brilliant. I'm going to use a little bit of that on my card coming up, actually, Becky.
Fab.
So that is everything that's included. But would you just show them those pads? Because I didn't have the other big 12x12 to show them that was included.
Here you go. So these are the extra ones that you're getting within this collection. I'm going to start off with the pearl card. So it's got this wonderful pearlescent element to it. Look at that. Oh, sorry, that's my happy Furby sound. It just happens sometimes. But yeah, as you can see, it's got that wonderful detail to it. And you see how these colours, do you know what these colours make me think of? If I imagine going into sort of like Liberties in at Christmas, these are those kind of Liberty print colours I'm thinking, and they're just, as I say, they're timeless. So you've got the lovely colours, and again, Sara's thought about it all, so you don't have to. You've got your glitter cards, your mirror cards, and they all just work in beautifully. They're holding hands along the way, making your pieces look oh so effortless and elegant. All of those you're getting in that as well. Remembering was the night before Christmas collection. You're getting all of the elements on screen, and think about everything you're getting here, but think about that saving on top of it. So now is definitely your chance, because the paper pads themselves have been really popular, as we've said. So many of you messaging in about these. Diane came in and said, sorry, was it Diane? No, it wasn't. Yes, saying next time order triple the amount of the paper pads.
All right, noted.
Made a note, because there are so many of you in on that one, so do seize the moment if you wish. That was the Twas the Night Before Christmas range. All of that in there, just £134 or $170, unless you're platinum. And there's so many people saying you've been edging up with them double points, final few hours on that, so do seize the moment. Shall we have another demo?
Yes, come on. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that fabulous embossing folder in the background, right? So what I've got is, I've got the, it's just beautiful music manuscript. And what I'm going to do is just show you how you can do like a nice kind of depth of embossing. So into your embossing folder, little bit of a trick here, okay? You're supposed to use the two outside plates. However, if you like a really deep emboss, and I do, I always add in my metal shim there as well. And if you wanted to not clunk when it comes out your machine, if you put it on a slight angle there, make sure it's all still fitting inside though, slight angle, and you won't get that clunk, because the clunk, people sometimes worry that it's damaging their machine. It's not, it's just because you're going from a thick sandwich to nothing all of a sudden, okay? So just easing that off means you don't get that clunk here. And then what I'm going to do, look at that deep emboss. That's what I'm talking about there, Becky, okay? You've got that really, really deep emboss. Now, for those of you that haven't done the technique where you just ink around the edge, let me show you the best way to do it. So if you pick up your ink onto your applicator, dab it off like this, and then take your paper to this. So watch what I'm doing. I'm just doing little circular motions around the edge, but I'm pressing ever so gently, and I'm moving my paper. So I'm keeping my hand moving in the same sort of area. And then you can go bigger with your swirls if you want to go more into the middle. But notice, instead of going here and then here and then here and getting ink all over, my ink's concentrated into that one corner piece, right? So I can tell I'm running out of ink now on this. So I reload, tap the excess off, and then go and do exactly the same again all the way around, Becky. That's how you do that. Lovely. A lot of people always ask me how to get that perfect. That's the Sara way of getting it perfect. I'm sure Leanne would teach you a different way, Jan would teach you a different way, but that's the way that I've always found works best over the years.
Fab, I love that. Whilst you're just talking about the ink, actually, quite a few people have asked, when you were doing the inking on top of the die earlier on, how do you clean the die after you've used the ink on it?
Personally, I just rub a baby wipe over the front.
Great, perfect.
That's what I find works really, really well for me. Nice and easy.
Fabulous. Thank you, Sara.
So now I've got almost no ink left on here. I'm just giving it a little bit more inking around the side. Now watch, if I look and think, oh, it's darker here than what it is here, you can always just pick up a little bit more and take a bit more around. This is the beauty, you can layer it up. You can mix your colours if you want, but you can't take it off once it's on. So don't put too much on and just build it up. So there's a lovely background. Then if you want to take it to the next level, bit of gilding wax on here. It's going to work an absolute treat. So all I'm doing is a little bit of gilding wax onto my finger. Notice I'm not using it on the applicator because you kind of waste a little bit too much, I think. Onto your finger, and then just rubbing it over to make those music notes feel a little bit magical. Now again, notice I'm just using tiny amounts, and it's easier. I'm popping it on, dabbing it off, but not wasting it because I'm dabbing it off onto my glass mat so that I can just pick up more and add a little bit on like this. There we go, look at that, nice and easy.
Oh, this looks magical. We had Christine saying this embossing folder could be used so many ways throughout the year.
Yep.
Completely.
Yeah, it doesn't say Christmas too much, does it not?
No, it could be someone taking up a new hobby, learning music. It could be, kids' recitals at school possibly. It could be just for music lovers. Maybe you're buying someone concert tickets. You could make a little design with this, pop the concert tickets in it. There's so much you could do with this folder. It's fab.
And have you noticed again, Erin, I was going to call you Erin there, because the lovely Erin is our producer tonight.
She is indeed.
Talking away in our ear, keeping us right. I've just been building up a little bit at a time, Becky. And now those music notes around the outside are all golden. So actually, if I just tilt that a little bit to the camera, in fact, I'll show it to the front camera. And now Charlotte can come in nice and close and make me look really awesome again, right? Can you see there now how we've got that lovely little bit of a hint of gold just bouncing off the music notes as it goes round there? Yeah, you can really see it coming down the side here, right?
Yeah.
So that is ready to go onto the background in my card. So what I've got is I've just done a A4 card, folded in half, and I'm going to layer up. Let's have a little look. Shall we use our, I think we will. I think we will use here just a little bit of all-purpose so that we can do the all-purpose and manoeuvre this into place. I love a bit of manoeuvrage, right? And that is that pearl card in the background there. And then I'm just going to add that all-purpose again is brilliant for getting into all the little nooks and crannies, so that if you want to pop this, I've got another piece of cardstock here where I've just done, there we go, can you see, it's just allowing me, and if you've got it oozing out the background there, don't worry, just rubs away like this.
Perfect.
So it just gets into all the little bits of embossed detail. So it's just ideal if you are doing all your matting and layering. If you're not brilliant, I know I use the tape pen a lot, but that's just for speed on TV. If you're not brilliant, getting everything in exactly the right place first time, this allows you to have that little bit of manoeuvrability to get it straight, right?
And it's at the bottom of your screen right now. You're getting 35% discount on that today. But you've got to be quick.
Right, so let's have a little look. Let's find that set that's got the stocking in. Right, here we go. So if you have a look at this here, Becky, what we've got is, we've got the stocking, so you can stamp the stocking and then die cut over the top of it. Now I'm really conscious that we haven't got a massive amount of time left in the show, and I want to get through quite a few of the other bits. So if you just look here, you've seen me do loads of stamping and colouring. You can also go back and watch me doing this on Friday. So what I wanted to really show you was how I've stamped and coloured that, but then I've also stamped and coloured the top bit. Now you've got, if I find this one here, is this the stock? Yeah, can you see you've got the actual stocking itself, and then you've got 4 different tops that you can build in there, and then you've got 2 top bits that go on the stocking. So that bit there is this bit here is going to line up on top of the stocking, and this is going to be popping out of the top of the stocking like that.
Cute.
So you can layer it all up together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of time. I think I might 3D glue gel. Might I have 3D glue gel? I think I will get my 3D glue gel out of the drawer, and I'm going to 3D glue gel that up onto the front of there, Becky.
Okay, perfect. Giving it that dimension.
Yeah.
I just love this. There's so many of you nattering. Alison has just asked, can you let us know the colours that you used for the ink and the wax on that, please?
Yes, so that wax was a bit of Empire Gold, and I used a bit of Friar Brown there on the ink that I was doing. So it was just Friar Brown and Empire Gold.
Love it. Carol's in saying, I love the embossing folder. We have a record shop and would make Christmas cards that would tie in perfectly. That's so cool. Yeah, record
Love
shop.
that.
And again, use it all year round. You could even make little textured business cards and stuff with them, couldn't you?
Oh, be fabulous.
Yeah.
Be fabulous. Now, I think that looks nice.
Yes.
I think with a little bit of a sentiment on the bottom here, it could look a little bit nicer still, right? However, it still doesn't feel finished to me. And you'll find this with a lot of your cards, because I did when I was getting the collection put together. So watch what happens when we open up our little box of tricks and pull out a few little bits. So all I would say is as well, if you love this, guys, buy a couple of extras of these, because this is another item that you just know will run out of and it'll be crazy busy. So I'm going to bring the glue gun in now for speed, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add in a couple of little elements. So that'll just go down on the corner like this, and I think I'll do that one. Yeah, 2 of them on there I think will just look nice. So a couple of little elements on the background there. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Oh,
and then I've just die cut out a couple of those foliage pieces in the
Oh, is that the mirror cards?
yes, the mirror card that
gorgeous.
comes in. So I'm going to add the foliage pieces onto the top to create a little bit of background, and everything's designed to work together. This is how you know your collection's just going to work beautifully well, because well, it has to. I made it all to work together beautifully well, so you kind of can't go wrong as it was, right?
No. This wonderful mirror card, as well as the other 12 by 12s, have been so popular that is driving down our stock massively. So you have got serious limited opportunity on these, but you can see how much it elevates your pieces. It really is wonderful.
Just takes it up another level, doesn't it?
Totally.
So look at this. I'm going to bring on some red, and I'm going to do some that are red and straight, and some that are red and have that little bit of glitter on there as well.
Frosting.
Isn't it lovely? The
Like
little bit of
sugared
frosting.
berries.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sugared berries on the top. So a couple of little bit now. That I just feel finishes off that whole card.
Oh, I love it.
It just needed that little bit of a lift, didn't it, in the corner? And so again, if you're going to do a lot of these type of cards, I would get extra of that foliage, because it's not expensive for what it is, and I just think it finishes it off beautifully.
I think that is sensational. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I don't know about you, but I want to.
I think I'm doing all right. Let's have a little look.
I was keep going through them.
Here.
Yeah.
Did I miss one as well? So there's, oh yes, I made that lovely gift bag.
You made
first
bag
of all.
too, yeah.
But the gift, I don't know where I put that. Oh, here it is, right. So I'll put my little gift bag up on here. So I've got my gift bag. I've got a couple of Twas the Night Before Christmas. I've got my little, what's that? Oh, that stenciling one. Then I did the stenciling. I did a couple. Yeah, we've got loads.
You don't absolutely
And
love the
Charlotte's
edibles
even
as
on her way
well.
over to have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then we go up a little
Edibles.
bit. Is she going up? Can we go up a little bit? Oh, we're going
It's
up a little
wonderful.
bit. Yes, we are.
I love it.
Charlotte is so clever. You can come again and do this.
They're
You can come again.
so good. I love them.
And they're looking great.
They
Absolutely
really are.
thrilled with that. Do you know what else I'm absolutely thrilled with?
Go ahead.
Our Tracy's just come in with the new brew.
Oh,
Our
no. Yeah,
Tracy's
yeah,
just come in
yeah.
with the new brew. Which
Yeah.
must mean we're 2 hours into the show, which can only mean one thing. Another Sarah's Nice List.
Yay! It's time to adorn myself with more headwear again. This time I've gone elf. I used to be an elf, actually. It was one of my jobs. Yeah, my mum said that when I became head elf at Chester Zoo, when I became head elf, it was one of her proudest moments of me. Anyway, it takes me right back. So, this is Sara's Nice List. If you've not seen this, but you've been getting social, you could win something. We have got this one and then one more after this. So, shall I see what prize we're giving away this time?
Go on, see what prize it
Let's have a
is.
look. Okay, I'm going to go for a cracker this time. So, the cracker. Oh, this is another goodie. I'm about to give away a £75 or $75 voucher credited to your account. It's number 12. And the winner who got in touch with us, I have found it and now I've lost it, is on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, it's Deborah Widowson. Deborah
Right,
Widowson.
well done, Deb Dunra.
Seamless.
Deborah Widowson. What number was it?
12, £75 or dollars. Don't forget, if you've won any of these, please do message us in. It is the prizes email address, just to let us know all of your info so that we can get that sent to you. 75 quid, that's amazing.
I know, and so let me just check this. You should have one thing left in that Christmas stocking.
I do.
Which means there is only one more chance for you to be on Sarah's nice list. So if you want to be if you want to be the last person number 24 down here on my nice list to win the very, very last prize, all you need to do, guys, is chat along with us in the last 45 minutes of our whole Christmas event.
So if you do want that chance to win, and now is your time to get nattering. Now, news just in, the paper pads, of which when we bought them, we didn't just buy our normal amount. We went whole hog and brought extra upon extra. Oh, we should have got probably extra again. This is low stock. And now I just want to remind you what we're talking about here. It's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas that we're talking about. It is the Sara signature. It's launched so recently. And in here, we are bringing to you this full collection here. You're getting the 12 by 12 paper pads, and you're getting 120 pages in this, because you are getting that 2 times over. So imagine this here. Ta-da! So that's what you are going to be getting. All of that detail, all of those wonderful paper pads that Sara's been working with so far, you have got the chance. But the stock on that is so low. Imagine you're at a party and it's a limbo, and it's like the last round of limbo. Okay, that's where we're at here. Low stock opportunity. So again, do treat yourself if you wish. We have also got some low stock on our vintage Christmas cartload collection. Now this is mega, okay? I've got 14 elements within here. And I just want to show you some of the treats you're getting in this collection, because this is seriously low. I mean, let's just pay attention to our half price deal there, shall we? I have got for you. Hang on, sorry. Wait, sorry, I've got the stamps here, haven't I? What am I looking at?
Next.
Yes, well, yes, yeah, it is, sorry. We've got the vintage Christmas card. Let me just grab it now. Where have you gone, little friend? I did see you. You're hiding from me.
Would you like me to fill while you can have a look for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this is what we do, guys, just so you know. While one of us is panicking and getting ready, like me, I'm supposed to be tidying down and getting ready for my next demo, and I'm actually busy having a mouthful of tea. But one of us does this while the other one gets ready to show you what we're doing. And I don't even think she's got the nativity.
I've got nativity.
Can she show you the nativity? Because she can show you the nativity inside, because she can find that.
Yeah, because I actually can't. I did see it before, but it just seems to have, I think someone's put roller skates on it. So yes, of course you can see all these online, just to let you know, but I will find them for you ASAP. It's probably under all the milieu of treats I've had for you. This is your nativity cartload selection, and this has got serious popularity, especially with some of the demos we've had on it this week. Oh, gorgeous for paper piecing. You're getting the cartload collection here, 7 elements within this one. Look how stunning that is going to be for that design, and you can cut out the element. Look at the finesse on that finish. It looks. I've also got your Star of Wonder. This is your embossing folder. Look at it on that miracle. It looks so special. And please remember for me, if you are lucky enough to have got on the Leanne's mystery stocking, you did get your Centura card in that. That's going to look sensational, but it was really low stock. It might even be gone by now. We will have a check. This, by the way, 60% gone. See you later. So if you do love it, do seize the moment. We have got for you Oh Holy Night as well. This one giving you that layering. If anyone's not great at your brush lettering, this is going to give you that finesse and finish every time. This one's one of my favourites. It really is. I just want to get the acetate and make stained glass window effects with this. I think it's incredible. So this one here, you have got your emboss and your die as well. So it does it all in one. You don't even have to pass it through a number of times. It does it all in one. Have a look at this one, the brightest star. This is your stencil. And do you remember how Sara was showing us before building up those colours? Just use those simple techniques this is the job done for you. I was going to say it's almost like a paint by numbers, but to be honest, this is so much easier than that. So that one's there for you. And then your final one in this element is the Three Kings edgeable die. You can use this, you can create wonderful edgeable details, and remember you can have this at different angles in your cards as well. That today, half price, we got loads. So seize that whilst you can. Some of these, you know, if they sell out like that, that's it. Or if, of course, they're kind of, you know, low stock before that, then I'm afraid that you're not going to be able to get them. So do treat yourself. I've now got your 3D scene builder. Now, where have you ones gone? Now, you're over here. So in your 3D scene builder, I'm going to be bringing to you 51 elements in total. Now, I'm so sorry, I've got so many treats over here. So we have got, I nearly knocked all of them over. That wouldn't have been very good. I have got for you your 3D scene builder. So when we're talking about the likes of our 3D scenes.
It's the one that you had hold of just a second ago.
Yeah, I know, I've just put that underneath it. Oh no! Oh no, I found it!
I was on my way to come and get it for you. I was on my way.
No, I found it. We have got for you your 3D scene builder, and what you're getting with these, it kind of says it on the tin, but you're able to build up your own scenes and put in different looks and layers. So if I show you them together, you'll be able to see on this one, you're getting that wonderful back detail, but then in this one you're getting 12 stamps in this, and it's all of these little areas of almost lianas growing into it, and those comes with dies as well. You're also getting like the stag in this one too, antlers they could be used for as well. So we're getting all of these to build up a scene. This one is going to give you that stand out from the crowd look, because this one is your embossing folders. You've got all of these textures, and this is what I'm saying. This is the design that gives you, like, if I show you the back look, you've got your robin on there, your poinsettia as well. You've got your snowman on this, which I just love, because when you're using them with these dies that are the windows, you're going to get this sort of, you know, peeping out onto a winter scene design. We have got all of these fabulous stamps for you, and again, another one of those big dies. How massive is that die? It's fab, isn't it? So you can create those door effects, all of that today. Again, you're not picking, you're getting all of these. It's 51 elements in total for £74 or $90 only. Mega saving on these, and some serious fun to be had. If you're platinum, because I know that a few of you are just started to be platinum because of our double points, which are ending tonight, don't forget. It is £59.20 or $72 only. That is spectacular. So do seize the moment. Your 3D scene building collection is just there. It's a mega one if you do want to grab it. We have got more opportunities for you to win some fabulous prizes with our nice list. We have also got some more wonderful demonstrations for you on the way. I will just let you know, if you do have any questions, I will be firing them at the lovely Sara as it goes on. But there are so many people talking about this. I've instantly just had Catherine come in saying all of the scenes in the 3D set. I love them all. There's loads of you in on this one together. Who fancies a little bit of inspiration? I don't know what accent that was, but I liked it. If you do, well, we're in the right place. Let's dive on over. Sara, what are we up to for this one, please?
Oh yeah, you're not getting a little bit of inspiration here, guys. We're getting a lot of inspiration.
Ooh,
so
love
just
it.
be ready for it, okay? I did the whole launch show with these on Monday, and I love them, okay? So it was one of these visions that I had, and I'd seen someone had created a card like this on Pinterest with some of our other items, but done a lot of kind of hard work themselves to bring it together. And I thought, you know what? If we can plan everything working together, it would just be immense. So look at this. What you've got is the card that looks inside. So can you see you've got an embossing fold around the outside, Becky, which cuts out the door, hinges the door, cuts out the window at the top, gives you all of the brickwork. Then you've got a stamp and die set that does all of the detail on here. Then you've got another stamp set which does the scene in the background. So what I'll do is I'll show you the three kind of options we have, but if you go for the complete collection on your screen, that's everything. So option one is your doorway. Option 2 is your window scene, okay, which is this one here. So this time the window's open. So can you see this one's actually got panes of glass into the windows open. Again, you get the brickwork around the outside. You get the die set, which is going to do all of this, and that beautiful scene on the inside. And then the third set, this is actually one of the cards that I made in the show on Monday. Okay, this is the one I'm going to be using. I love this background piece here that does again that little window with all the detail inside, and then inside you've got that gorgeous little scene with the little girl and the deer. Now I'll show you all the sets at the end, but I'm desperate to do quite a kind of in-depth demo with a few little bits in it. So what I'm going to do first of all, Becky, is I've just got a piece of card. These are all 5x7. So I'm going to start with a piece of card. I'm going to pop it into the embossing folder. This is just a regular embossing folder, so that means it's just going to cut in your 2 outside pieces, right? But I'm going to add in the extra metal shim to give it a nice deep kind of, what it does is it gives it a deep, really crisp emboss. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bit of parakeet and midnight blue to kind of build up that colour inside. So what would I do? I just have my cardstock a little bit bigger, so that then I trim it down after I've done all of this, right? So you're just going to trim those edges to the embossed line. So 1, 2, 3, 4 sides here. And then that technique I've just been showing you, Becky, if I can find one of these with a bit of blue on. Yep, here we go. I'm going to go inside with the parakeet and then outside with the midnight. So does that make sense? So I'll build up. We'll do a Sara special again. I'll craft, you talk.
No problemo. We have got loads of you in. Kathy says, I'm so excited to use this collection. We've got Carolyn saying that I love the musical embossing folder. I'm slightly obsessed with that one as well. I really am. I just think it's wonderful. Again, all year round, very unisex design. It's a wonderful one. It really is. Marie is saying, loving these cards so far. They're so beautiful. And we have had Sue in saying, we are all winners, having Crafters Companion, the great deals and all of our friends we can get to chat to with on here. How cute is that? I think that's wonderful. This is kind of confused me a bit, and then I reread it and was like, that's brilliant. This is Pamela saying, I've been so excited for this show that I've eaten through almost an entire bag of Boom Chicka popcorn.
Boom chicka popcorn, that sounds really good, whatever that is that you're having there.
What flavour do you reckon that is?
Boom chicka popcorn?
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to even guess.
Boom chicka popcorn. I'm thinking like chicken, but that's a bit gross, isn't it?
Well, I tell you what, I really hope I haven't disappointed.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, after you've eaten all that boom chicka popcorn.
I'm sure you have not. Nona's in saying, we're all winners with these fantastic prizes and products, brilliant demos and samples. Thank you for all of the chat and inspiration. That's from the lovely Nona. Thank you for that. Don't forget, there is an actual another chance to win if you wanted to. Be on the nice list. Just get social with us. It's as simple as that. Lynn says, Sara, I tried the gift badge you made earlier.
Yeah. How did it turn out?
Brilliantly.
Fabulous. Oh, I'm thrilled to hear that. Isn't it a nice, easy one once you know what you're doing?
Yeah, first time too, in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for your excellent demos. I don't need to buy another bag now, as I know how to make them.
You don't need to buy another single bag ever.
Lynn also says, you were nominated for a reason, because your company and all of the staff are fabulous. I hope you win all of the nominations.
Oh, thanks, guys. That's the Best of Craft Award. Well, you need to keep voting for us if you want us to win.
Well, apparently Lynn says she's voted for all 11 that we're nominated.
Fabulous. Thank you, Lynn.
That's lovely. There's so many of you in on this one. A big thank you to all of the CC designers. You have worked so hard to create the excellent Christmas collections. And then another one that we've just been asked a question that came in. When you're using your dotty tape pen, will it stay sticky if it's left in a warm room?
Yes, it will. They're not as sticky as your regular tape pens though, guys. You need to understand that. So the dottiness means it's not quite as sticky as your regular ones, which is why I always say use the regular ones when you can, right? Now, right, what I'm going to try and do is do a quick background here. So let's have a little look. I did cut myself a little piece of watercolour card. Right, are you ready for this?
Yes.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of those colours that we've got. So a little bit of the blue and also a bit of the parakeet in here, all right? And then I hope I've got a nice big wide paintbrush. I have indeed. So what I'm going to do, Becky, I'm going to go all over the background. So I've just cut this to 5x7, all right? So I'm doing a wet into wet technique here. So I've got the cardstock wet. I'm going to pick up a little bit of colour and we're going to go with that deep blue in the top here.
Gorgeous.
And then we're going to melt the deep blue into a little bit of parakeet in the middle.
Great.
And we're just going to melt that right back out to nothing. Now, once we get it like that, if you want to deepen that colour, let's have a little look. I'm just going to get a little bit of... I think what I might do is bring my heat gun in. Are you plugged in? Yeah, I'm gonna dry this a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start and build up the next little layer of colour.
Perfect.
Now, I'm really conscious that you're gonna have to break off in a moment, to do some sort of vote for something.
Yeah.
I have been listening. I have no idea what we're voting for.
The first one we're going to be voting for is demo of the show.
Demo of the
then
show,
we've got demo
right.
of the day. And then we've got demo of the week.
But if we do demo of the show here, this card can't win because I won't have finished it.
Right.
So you might have to wait until I finish my demo.
Oh, right, okay.
Is that all right?
No problem.
Apparently I've got 2 minutes. Absolutely no chance whatsoever. All right? I'm just going to put that right out there now.
All right.
I'm good. I'm not that good, right? Let's have a little look and see what we can get done then, right?
Okay.
Right. There's a nice background.
Great.
Now what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put a moon in, right? So I'm going to go nice little circle in here, right? So I'm putting a big circle in and then I'm going to pull that colour out with my... Can you see?
Yeah.
So we end up with just a moon in there. You can be a splatter later that we actually want, right? So we have a little bit of a moon in there. So this is watercolour cardstock that I'm working with. So again, I'm going to pull a little bit more colour out and then pick that colour out of there. And what I might do, Becky, is just take this and just try and put that colour back in on that one, right? There we go. Nobody will ever know that I splodged in the background, right? Lovely, right? Now what I'm going to do is, I'm feeling under pressure. Guys, I'm not going to have this finished in 2 minutes, but I promise I'll only be a couple of minutes later than that. Is that all right? I don't think anybody's there going to tell us no, are they not?
No. Is that silence then? Is that okay?
Absolute silence, right? Okay, so that's dryish, right? It's as dry as I'm going to get it in the time frame I've got here, right? So what I'm going to do now is take this set and I'm going to just take the stamp and I'm going to stamp this lovely design. And what we need is, I need one of my opaque, watercolour bats. That'll be lovely, right? So I'm going to stamp this with the watermark onto the background. And then I've got I did have some white embossing powder. So you're going to stick on there. When you're doing this at home, guys, you are not going to be rushing this much. So here we go, right? I'm going to stamp this just over so that we've got the trees coming into the background, right? Now you're also going to take your time so that when you add on this white embossing powder, let's have a little look, I've got a piece here. This might go horribly wrong because I hadn't dried my cardstock. However, let's have a little look. It's going to go close enough, isn't it?
Yeah,
right?
I can see it picking it
so
up.
You can see there we've got those lovely trees in the background, and I'm just going to heat emboss them. And if it does go horribly wrong because I'm rushing, you'll be pleased to know, in true Sara style, I've got the one I did before the show. Right? So a little bit of white embossing powder onto those, and it just gives you a little bit of a little bit of structure to work from. That makes sense, Becky?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Definitely.
So I've got my trees, and do you know what? It's a bit of an ethereal feel to it. So it doesn't matter if you don't get it exactly right, okay? So there's my background piece.
Gorgeous.
And then if I bring in, let's have a look, we're going to need a nice green. Oh, let's go with a little bit of green here. A bit of smoked emerald. So a little bit of green down in the corner here. And then all we're going to do is give it a hint of colour. So where's that lovely paintbrush gone that I've got? So a little bit of green onto here, and I'm just going to put a hint of colour, hint of green behind those trees. Isn't that really clever? Just a little bit of a hint of colour in there.
Wow, that takes it again next level, but so quick and easy.
Doesn't it? It's a kind of Sara cheat card. So my producer Erin is impressed, which is good, guys, because that might buy me an extra 2 or 3 minutes to finish my demo. She says potentially, right? So here we go. So just a little bit on there, and again, just give it a little bit of a hint in the background there. So you can see we've got that little bit of an idea and hint coming up there with the trees in the background. That's given me a little bit of a scene. And also, if I just want to add a couple of little flicks into the background so that we can get that lovely kind of ethereal feel to it. I always like this technique.
Yeah.
And then just a little bit of the in the background like that. Yay! So we've got a couple of little splatters in the background. Right.
Lovely.
Are you ready for this? So what I'm going to do is we've got that background, and I'm going to take my foam tape, and I've got some extra thick foam tape here, and I'm going to go, let's have a little look. In fact, what I'll do is I'll come around the inside of here, right? So I'm coming all the way around the inside of here with the foam tape. Now, apparently, the comments have started going crazy, is what I'm being told on my ear, Becky.
Indeed.
I wonder what they're going crazy with, though. Is everyone just loving my demos, or?
Apparently saying, wow, this is a gorgeous card. That's super clever. Loving this. Beautiful, Sara's a genius.
I'm taking that one. I'll absolutely take that one.
The ones that I have got on my tablet, quite a few people saying, Sara, you're the boss. Can't you just go into overtime?
Yeah, just remember, guys, we're in overtime already because this is a 2-hour show that I wanted 3 hours to go at.
Yeah.
So, so we're kind of already there, guys.
Yes.
And also, you have to have, we have to have chance for card of the... What we haven't card of the hour, card of the show,
card
then
of the
you
day.
need time to be able to vote for card of the day, don't you?
And then card of the week.
Yeah, and then card of the week. So, and who am I up against? I'm up against the fish from earlier, aren't I?
You are up against the fish. You're also up against Bernie from this morning.
course.
She made that stunning cushion and did the piping. And this week you're up against Craig. You're up against yourself a few times, I'll be honest.
For the week, yes, I am.
So we've got all of that still to come for you.
Right, here we go then. So it's worth a try though. It's worth a try, folks. I wanted to get this one in there. So are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm taking these off. So I've done like a double layer in here. I'm going to pop this in the background, and I've got some sequins. So if you had any faux snow, the faux snow would be brilliant for this, right? Pop your sequins right in the middle. And then this is just going to layer up over the front of that background there.
Lovely.
Right? And we've got the sequins. When it's all stuck down, they shouldn't be coming out of the bottom. No, they're not coming out the bottom anymore. We're all good, guys. I've just got to trim this down because I made it too big. And then I'm just going to mount this onto the front of the card, Becky. So this is my last thing, I promise, producer Erin, that I'm doing. And then I'll get all my cards out and you can go and vote for them.
Okay, perfect.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I really just wanted to show everyone that lovely watercolour technique in the background though.
Yeah, it's lush.
And then me nice easy card, all I'm going to do is I'm going to mount you up onto the front of there. You look a little bit too big now actually, so I might mount you up onto the front of here like this with my all-purpose glue. I just go for the middle, right. So that'll go onto the background there.
Okay.
And then what I have done, and there's no way I'm going to have a chance to show you all this, right, is when I trim this card down.
Yeah.
This is a proper Sara one, this one, mind, where we trim it on the fly like this. You know it's a proper full-on Sara Quick Go card. So one there, and you'll just trim under here like this. So 1 and then 2. And I'm just going to move you there because I haven't got you quite in the right place. Yes, there we go, right?
Right.
And then I haven't got time to stamp out me deer. However, he will go on there like that.
Lovely.
And I'll just go full on with a bit of glue gun for speed, right?
Perfect.
Oh, do you know, we've gone to all this trouble and you guys might not even think this is like good enough to get demo of the show.
As I've said, you've had loads of lovely comments about it.
Well, there's that lovely, it's that watercolour background that I really wanted
like,
time
yeah.
to show everybody. So there we go, right, so there is this one. Am I going to take you over to the back to show you all of my demos from this show, and we can choose them all, right? So
take that one with you.
We're going back. We're going over to the corner.
Okay.
She's coming with me. Right. I don't even know what order we did these in. So should I just count? We'll just go with this, right?
Yeah,
Are you ready? So we'll call this number 1, just because, right?
Okay.
So you go over there. So this is number 1. So we've got number 1 is the one that we've just done. Oh yes, getting nice and close there, Charlotte, because I want everybody to have a good look. So number 1 is this one.
Yeah.
Number 2 is our warm winter wishes here.
Yes, the edgeable.
Right, it was the one with that lovely edgeable on the top, also very
Gorgeous.
pretty. Number 3 was my Merry Christmas up here with the edgeable on there.
Yeah.
Then
fab.
if we come down from here, oh, she's coming. She's so good there, isn't she? Woo!
Fab.
Right, number 4 was my Santa over the rooftop stenciling.
special.
Did like that one as well. Did like that one. So that's
special.
number 4. Number 5 was my 'Twas the Night Before Christmas with the Santa Claus in his sleigh and the little edgeable on the top. Yeah.
Lovely.
We'll call this one in the background number 6, which was my lovely
was your
little
gift
gift
bag.
bag for anybody who didn't see it. So we'll call number 6 the gift bag.
Okay.
And we'll call number 7 the one with the Christmas stocking. Right? So
Fab.
you go and choose which. So 6 was the gift bag. 5 was the Santa over the rooftops. 4 was this one down here. 3 was the Merry Christmas. 2 was the warm winter wishes. And number 1 is that one that we've just done with that lovely snow scene in the middle. And I will go and deal with the bomb that has gone off on the front here.
Fab, love it. There are so many of you getting in touch with us today, and don't forget, you've still got a chance to get that final space on Sara's nice list. So get those comments coming in. Cappy Tam is saying, I am looking forward to all of the orders that I will be receiving next week. I can get all of my Christmas cards done and ready in the mail before Thanksgiving gets here in November. Hey,
Good planning.
and then you can just sit back and relax, can't you? You can focus on the nice stuff, like stuffing your face on mince pies and the like. So that's a great one. Do have fun with that. I'm sure you absolutely will. We've had Sue in saying, oh my golly, just had to place another order for this gorgeous collection. Well done to you. That's on the Scene Builders. You're going to be chuffed as peas with that, I'm so sure. Kaz, we have all been here. Kaz says, I started out, when you started shopping here, buying quick dry inks. I thought I didn't need the rest. Then I bought the pigment ink so that I could do some blending and heat embossing. And then this demo has just made me buy the water reactive inks. So yeah, we have all been there, Kaz. It's so true. You think you know what you like and then you just keep on going. Do get those elements in. We love you joining us. And if you do want to make some cards, I've got a really wonderful element here that I think it gives you almost like a modern style card. I'm going to bring to you. The deal on this is exemplary. So if you do fancy we call them sort of quirky sentiments. I think they're really nice, almost modern sentiments. I've got these coming up for you as well. So we're going to bring to you your stamps. And in these stamps, you are getting wonderful sentiments. As you can see, with the size of these, you are looking at 2.4 by 3.2. That is in inches for these. And you're getting loads of sentiments. I think these are so cute. Keep calm and get your ho 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 on. That's gorgeous, isn't it? We have also got for you, I'm Santa's favourite. How cute would that be on like a card, to your sister or your siblings? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Then I've got for you in here, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go, and that's in a snow globe. I think that's a beauty. We're bringing to you in here, it's not what's under the tree that matters, it's who's gathered around it. I think that with the wonderful 'Twas the Night Before Christmas pads, that could be a really vintage look, couldn't it? Even though it's quite modern on this one. This one makes me giggle. Sorry, Santa, but naughty just feels so nice. Mischievous. I think that's a really funny one. If you've got anyone in your family who might go with that, then there you go. This is sweet but twisted. Does that make me a candy cane? We've also got in here your don't get your tinsel in a tangle. I've got your Merry Christmas and your naughty is the new nice. All of those. I know it took me ages to go through them, but quite frankly, it's because there's so many for just just £11 it was, wasn't it? So seize the moment on that. Let me bring to you your vintage Christmas collection, and this again is a cartload deal. This, by the way, 80% gone already. Yeah, I did. Do you know what I did? I put it right in front of myself so I couldn't see it. We have got for you in here your vintage Christmas cartload collection. 14 elements with, I love that one. This is great, isn't it? Oh, hey up, this just in, 85% of this is gone. So if you do have it in your basket or you've been thinking about it, now's your time to dive in. As well as that frame and embossing and die, I've got this element for you here. I love that you've got the holly in here, and you've also got these almost treble clef designs. Looks great. Poinsettia you're bringing in here, build it up, use them individually. It's absolutely up to you. As well as this, I'm bringing to you the festive foliage. These are the types of ones that Sara used on that card earlier on when she was building up the design with all of the embellishments, so a great one to add. And then we've got St. Nicholas himself here. Again, your stamp and die collection, great if you're into your colouring. All of those ones, 14 elements that you can make modern, you can make a little bit different as well. It is your half price deal today, and that's not even a platinum price. As well as all of these, I want to bring to you your tunnelling designs. Now, these are your aperture tunnels that I'm going to bring to you now. And what these give you is depth, really, if I'm honest. They give to you a real special looks and depth. So let me show you an idea of what you're going to be getting, because this is a big one. No picking or choosing here. We have got some stockings. You've got your lovely, I love this one. You've got your Frosty the Snowman. He's got a little bird in hand. You've got your baubles, your bells, and then you've got these tunnelling doors that give you that depth. And then again, see how we've corresponded them, yeah? So you're getting the square selection, your stag, that could be all year round, let's be honest. You've got your nativity scene, your angel as well. Again, all layering in there. And then I've got your tunnel circle. So it's the tunnels that draw you in. I should be able to show you better on the front here. It's the tunnel that kind of draws you in. It's almost, you know, it's not a million miles away from like an illusion style card. And you've got with this one, the lights on the string. You've got the holly in the center here. It's almost like a reverted one. You've got your icicles too. Great for even, you know, like a winter birthday card, you could use that for. All of those ones you're getting in there, the holly with it too, a big amount with this, including those sentiment stamps such as Happy Holidays. All of that together, you're saving more than you're spending. Oh, I love when that happens. So if you do want to seize the moment, you have got £45 or $60 on that. We've had the winner of Demo of the Show on in, Sara.
Tell me it's the last one that I did. Please tell me it's this one.
Oh, it is!
It is! Brilliant! Oh, what do I do? Do I bring it over for you so it can go in? Right, I'm coming.
Yes, please. If you could head on over to me,
right,
that
so
would be lovely. So, this is for the demo of the day. Sara,
is this what I'm up against?
Yeah, how good is that? That's
and
special,
then,
that, isn't
and
it?
then what else? What is this
and
one?
then the box one in front of you. Yeah, this is by the fish. Hey, 3 ladies up for the win today. Okay,
right.
So, you're going to have about 5 minutes to vote on this. Remember though, not only are you voting, which is great, but you can also get on the Sara's Nice list, can't you? So these are the makes we've had from 3 incredibly talented women today. First up, I'm going to name number 1 from Softer Side. This is number 1. This was made up today by the wonderful Bernie, using some of those brand new elements that Joe Avery has brought to us and designed with us. So this was made this morning. Vote number 1. Number 2 is by Debbie Fisher. You have got, this was the craft along, and you've got the lovely box that opens at the bottom there as well for your gifts. And last but by no means least, the design, the Shaka card that Sara's just made. So vote 1, 2 or 3 on these. Get those votes in. We'll let you know the winner in just a few moments. So that is your time to get involved. Who fancies a little bit more inspiration? Yeah? Yeah, okay then. We have got loads more to come up. What are we up to now, Sarah?
Well, I've been told I have to do a quick card, so there's only one set that's going to be that for today. Your entry lace. Your entry lace is where you can do a really quick and easy card, but that looks like incredible.
Okay.
So if you missed the demos earlier, the entry lace is our new technology which has the really detailed like laser cut. So look how ridiculously intricate these are, Becky. They're on a 5x7 base. They're a full-on creator card, but with no cutting edge down one side and a cutting edge at the other.
Got you.
Which means what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this design and I'm going to pop this. I've got a 5x7 top fold card. Right, so you don't really buy these in the shops very often, so I always make these from my A3. So obviously you're going to start with 14 by 5 wide. So if I pop this on the top, what you'll find is, Becky, right, it's going to cut around here, but stay connected up here. Okay. Now, Sarah's top tip, if you missed it earlier in the show, guys, is with these entry lace, you want 2 points of cutting connection. So I'm going to take one over the top there, and I'm going to take one around the bottom panel here. So we've got 2 points of cutting connection. Open that up, because obviously we don't want to cut into, you know, the back of the card. And I'm going to pop that on my card with my clear, magnetic and top plate. And all of the entry laces, as with all of our creator cards, are literally one pass wonders. So even though it's a ridiculously intricate design, the fact that entry lace technology is thicker metal, the die cut lines are etched deeper, and also the laser cutting of the embossing design is more detailed than we'd be able to do with a regular metal die, okay? So all of that together means that when you turn up, I mean, look at the detail in the cut there.
Great.
I mean, it just falls out in front of you. So I'm lifting all of this up here. Those 2 points of connection are just going to lift off there. And when I take this off the card, all we do, and this is how clever this is, Becky, right, is you cut along from that scored line to the top, and all of that comes away. So can you see that? I mean, that's absolutely perfect. And if you just want to cut off, I always cut off that little bit of score line there, Becky, just so that it neatens it a little bit. Now, I've got a great trick for you, right? If you just pop out all of the back part here, make sure you've got all of the cardstock out, all of the little bits out of here. Watch what I'm going to do, Becky, right? I'm going to take this and I'm going to say, right, I want to cut this bauble out in the blue, right? So I'm going to pop that there. And I want to cut this bauble, which I haven't popped all the pieces out of, guys. I should have been a little bit more careful, right? I want to cut that one in, let's have a little look. We'll cut that in the brown. And then I want to cut this top one here. Oh, I want to cut this one here in the green like this. So you put your different bits of stuff all over the background, right? And you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat here. I'm just going to say, I'll hold you all in place there like that. Now, I'm going to try my hardest to do this. So let's have a little look. That's going to go into there like that, right? Don't move, die, don't move. Oh, my life, you've moved, haven't you? Right, yes, that looks like we're going to get away with that. Yes! So, I'm putting my clear, I'm putting my magnetic, and then I'm putting my top plate on there. And if you were at home, guys, and you're not in a massive rush like what I am, because you took too long on the last demo before this, then you could just do these one pass at a time. I'm just trying to do them all at once because we've got to pick a card of the week, then we've got to pick somebody on my nice list. We've got a lot to do. Given I had 3 hours, I've got a lot still to go, haven't I? All right?
Yeah.
Now, if I lift this off here like this, Becky, right? Right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm going to trim around the edges so I'm left with just this bauble, Becky. There we go.
Perfect. Whilst you're cutting that out, I'm going to be slightly rude and interrupt because we have had the winner of the day through.
Oh!
It's so close, but you clinched it,
Sarah!
Sarah!
Yes, right. Hang on, we've still got another one to go though, haven't we?
We do, yeah. So we have got the make
now it's hot
of the week. It's getting heated, and I have got oodles here. So let me show you them. You're going to have a couple of minutes to vote. Get in quick. I am bringing to you option number 1. This is done by Sara on the 19th. I have got option number 2. This is done by Debbie the Lovely Fish. This was the launch day treat for you with that wonderful 3D detail. I've got another one by Sara. This is number 3 for you today.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I've still got one spot on my nice list. Just saying,
Right,
you know.
yeah.
So it's going well so far.
Yeah,
Sure.
also, just to make it very clear, bribery doesn't work here. I've also got Leanne's cartload make as well with that lovely paper piecing. Then I'm going to go into this one. This was done by Craig for the Colour Me Happy, that easel card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on number 6 now. This is number 6 that we're bringing to you from yesterday's pick of the day, number 6. And last but by no means least, you've got number 7, which is Sara's shaker card from the day. So as a quick reminder, it's going 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your votes in, and we will find out who the wonderful winner of that is very, very shortly. I'm back with you. Sorry for the interruption.
Right, don't worry, I didn't do anything that you've missed. All I did was cut out all of those baubles from the different pieces of card, right? So what I'm going to do here, Becky, is open this back up. So onto the back of here, dotty tape pen all the way around, okay? So dotty tape pen all the way around here. And then that will line up perfectly over top of there and give you like a double layered coloured bauble, right? Going to do exactly the same here. So your dots all over the background, plenty of it on. That comes and goes over top of this one here. And we've got all of that lined up beautifully. There we go. And then the last one I did, because I didn't do this one here, just if you remember, I didn't have a piece of card to go over the top at the time. You couldn't do them all at once. However, you could do them all at once at home. That is going to line up over the top there. And then that just makes them really stand out. And all I've got is a little piece of patterned cardstock in front, layered up onto a bit of Centura pearl. You kind of go wrong with a pearl on there. Remember, if you're getting that Twas the Night Before Christmas set, you've got that beautiful pearl finish in there as well. So that's going to give me that in the background. And then just to finish off those ornaments, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a tiny little blob of glue, and I mean a tiny little, onto a couple of these bits here, and then just add on. I've tied some little bows on the ultimate. Don't they look just canny on there? If you do the littlest four on the ultimate, and then look at that. Oh, don't you move in the background. Let's get you perfect. Right. I love that one too.
Oh, I love it.
Do you know, I'm quite liking having 3 hours on a Sunday night, 'cause you get loads done, can't you?
Right. I love that. How beautiful. Thank you so much for showing us that. Can you believe how much we fit in? And we've got more to bring you as well. I have got for you to... I've just had a winner in for a nice list. Sara's moving over to the nice list arena. We have got nice list winner coming up for us. And this... Oh, wait up. I should put my hat on. Come here, you. Let's have a little
How
look
many hats have you got?
Oh,
You've looked out there. Don't you find that hat's a bit small though? I couldn't quite get it on my head.
Oh, do you know what? I've got a pea head me though. It would fit on. It's just that my bobble's in the way. Yeah, I've got a little
I think you should leave that on through the end of your show, because you look great.
Okay, so this is our final gift in the nice list. I'm rooting through. There is just one left, isn't there? Oh, no one's won any, what's that? Just a bit of old paper. Sorry, I thought that was it. Okay. There's nothing left in here. There's a bauble. One left. It is bauble number 1. It is your assorted bag. That is it's the heartfelt thanks cutting embossed folds that you're getting with this one. And the winner is Janine Wall.
Yay, Janine, my final winner. Right, let's have a look. Janine
Wall.
Whoa!
Yes, on YouTube.
1. Well done, Janine.
Nice work to you.
There's my 24 nice list people.
Yeah, oh, huge well done. Can I just remind you, Janine, and anyone else who's been picked today, please do email us. It is prizes at Crafts Companion. There it is, prizes at Crafts Companion. Just to let us know your info so that we can get that sent to you. Oh, it's wonderful. I'm so glad that you were all able to get involved. And well done to all of our wonderful winners. I'm sorry if anyone's missed out, but I'm sure you've had a great time getting involved anyway. And don't forget, everyone is a winner here because we've had those great treats, but also we've got the double points. You've got this much time to seize the moment. Now, if you have just tuned in, you may well have heard us talk about those wonderful intricate dies, and they really are a selection, aren't they?
Oh, they're fabulous. Now, I know I showed you that one, but I want to show you all 6 of the designs, okay? Now, my favourite in the whole collection is this one here, which makes these sorts of cards, right? So can you see, just to do something ever so simple, where you've got the front of your 5x7 with a cutting and laid over it with that glitter card's fabulous. So you're going to get the wreath one. You're then going to get those Christmas ornaments, which is the one I've just used to make that fabulous card. Oh, I could stick that in with one of our nice list winners, couldn't I? You could be winning that card as well.
Oh, yeah, do.
Then you've got the candy canes. So the candy canes, if you want to do the same card that I've just done, same sort of technique, that's the effect that you're going to get. As well as that one, you've also got your bells, right? So your bells, here we go. Here's some beautiful bells on there as well, just with a little bit of cutting inside. Don't they look amazing? Yeah. That's using all that lovely cardstock as well that we've got in that 'Twas the Night Before Christmas pearl pad. You've got your Christmas tree. So your Christmas tree, if you go back and watch my show from Tuesday, I'll do like a mini masterclass on how you do stepper cards for these. So I'll teach you how to do the centre step and also the side step card like this. So I'll teach you both of those on there. And then last but by no means least, do you know what? I've just realised we did miss this card. I knew I'd done another demo. I did this one and we missed it on my count, didn't we? So is that like 10 cards I've got done tonight?
You've mega amount.
I've done really good. Well done me. Pat on the back. I'm really pleased with how many cards I've got done. Right, you get the stag as well, which is the card that I did and didn't put up on the wall. Great. Don't know how I missed it. That one there. Fabulous. Aww. Fabulous. So, but the question is, who's won?
Well, it's a really good question. I'm afraid that yours hasn't won today, I'm afraid. But you won from Wednesday. I was so disappointed. I was honestly really good at it. I was like, oh man, I was so close to winning. I felt like, oh, I'd won this one, then I'd won that one, then I'm almost there, and then it wasn't, but then it is. Yay! Oh, thank you everybody for voting. That was a really good card. Thank you guys. I was particularly pleased when I did that one. That is from Wednesday, by the way, if you want to go back and watch the demo on that. Yeah, the 21st this is from. Thank you everybody who voted on these cards, and well done to everyone who made it to that final one, because obviously there was a mega amount of those ones. Do you mind saying that to me again, lovely Erin? My talkback just decided to be quiet. Oh yeah, I tell you what, we have got some real special treats coming up for you tomorrow morning. Put that together then, tomorrow 12 p.m. UK time, 7 a.m. You've got the wonderful Craig joining you, getting you ready and set up for crafting throughout the day. And then we've got that launch. The wonderful Debbie Fisher is with us, and that's going to be the 3rd box of the Craft of the Year collection. This is going to be a mega launch. I will just prepare you for that. If you've already got the previous 2, this is one definitely not to miss. And if you do just want to get involved now, again, one to treat yourself to, most certainly. It has been a show and a half today, hasn't it? Oh, it has. Do you know what? It's been a week and a half. Thank you so much for those of you that have been shopping with us all week. You've still got basically the rest of today. Any orders that you check out on the website will qualify for double points. There's still a handful of Leanne's Christmas stocking left, so that will go probably within the half an hour after the show for those of you who are checking out with it. But double points on anything through the rest of today. As soon as my guys get in the morning, they will turn that double point off, and that 'Twas the Night Before Christmas collection, that paper pad is probably going to sell out overnight. So if you don't have the big collection or the paper pad, make sure you get that one. it is the time to seize those final treats and those final double points. Sara, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. It's been a fabulous week. You guys have made it really special.
You absolutely have. Now, you deserve to go and either get crafting or have a rest, because myself and the team will be back with loads more tomorrow. You're fabulous as always, and we'll see you soon, my loves.